Hi.
Hi, are you sure this course is just for 2499?
Yes, and you know this is the only course with this expertise across the world.
No way!
Yes, way. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi everyone, very good evening and welcome back to Geeks for Geeks practice. Welcome back to Geeks for Geeks and welcome to our 21 days coding bootcamp. So guys, please give me a +1 in the chat if my voice is clearly audible to everyone and everything is working fine. Then I'll introduce myself. So my name is Yash Divedi. I'm a candidate master on Code Forces, 5-star on CodeShift, and I'm currently working as a DSA mentor at Geeks for Geeks for the past 2 years. So, guys, please give me a +1 if everyone is excited and ready for today's session, and make sure to hit the like button as well, so that we can get started with today's session and we can start solving the problems as well. Okay. So, hi Khushi, hi Ankit, hi Sai. Right. So, hi Pawan, hi Neeraj, hi Preeti, hi Raja, hi Sai, hi Ankit, hi Khushi, hi Shubham, and hi Labani, hi everyone. Okay, so let me share my screen and then I think that we can start discussing the problems. Okay, so I'll quickly share my screen with all of you. All right. So I hope that my screen is getting shared properly. Correct, guys? I hope it is getting shared. Will you all DSA? Yeah, we will try to cover all the DSA concepts. Praveen Gupta will try to cover all the DSA concepts. Okay. All right. So now let me do one thing. Let me quickly open the very first problem. Okay. So as you can see, if you have not enrolled, again I'm reminding you, if you are someone who has not enrolled, so you can go to the very first link, that is read this article link, and then you can enroll in this boot camp, right, so that you can get proper notifications and email for it. Now without further ado, let me get started with the problem solving. Okay, you can give me a +1 if you can see my screen, and make sure to hit the like button, guys. Now I will just quickly share my screen so that we can move forward with the very first problem. Okay, so all the three problems that are there, they are asked in various companies. So sort an array, right? First problem is sort an array of zeros, ones, and twos. And I'll quickly open this particular problem up on Geeks for Geeks platform. Right, so this is the very first problem that we'll be discussing. Are all of you ready, guys? Sort an array of zeros, ones, and twos. Everyone is ready? Can we start? Shall we start now? Okay, guys. All right. So first of all, let us quickly read this problem and understand what the problem actually says. So the very first problem, as we can see, this problem that we are going to discuss, the name of this problem is nothing but sort. Okay, an array. Right, you have to sort an array of zeros, ones, and twos. Okay, so basically what will happen is, in this problem you will be given elements. Sir Siddharth sir will not take our session for today. Afsana, he is not going to take the session, so I'll be taking your session for today. Okay, right. So this problem has been previously asked in Paytm. Okay, this problem has been asked in Flipkart. It has been asked in Morgan Stanley, Amazon, Microsoft. It has been asked in Oyo, Samsung, Snapdeal, Hike, Make My Trip, Ola, Walmart. A lot of companies have asked it, Adobe also. So basically what will be given is, we'll be given an array of zeros, ones, and twos. So we will be given a particular random array. Okay, we'll be given an array in which what will happen now, in any order, the elements of that will be present will be only zeros, ones, and twos. So suppose these kind of elements are going to be present here. So what we need to do is, we need to sort the array in such a way that at the front of the array zeros are present. Okay, then in between ones are present after that, and after that, for the remaining places, two are present. Okay, so is this part clear? Please write yes. Is the question clear to everyone? This question problem statement is clear. When I say that we have to sort an array of zeros, ones, and twos, so we will be given a normal array in which elements that will be given will either be 0, will either be 1, or they will either be 2. And what we need to do here is, we need to sort this array of zeros, ones, and 2. So we need to sort the array in a ascending order. So basically whatever zeros we are having, first of all we can have the zeros, then we can have the ones, and then we can have the twos. Okay, Lokesh, I think he might take the session. but I cannot confirm about that. Okay, so yeah, like what, how can we do this particular problem? So in the very first approach, or you can say in the very first brute force approach that can come to my mind is what, like in the method one, if I have to think, so since I have to sort the array now, so what I can use is I can do is I can use the sort function. Okay, I can use the sort in inbuilt function, and in whichever language I'm using, so I can use the sort inbuilt function that is there in every language. I can use the inbuilt sort function that is there, and then what I can do is my array will get sorted. Okay, so like in C++, I can use normal sort arr dot begin comma arr dot end, something like this, right? Arr dot end. So I can sort the array like that. Okay, other, if I'm using Java, then I can use arrays dot sort, right? Similarly in arrays dot sort arr, in that I can do it like this, right? So basically whatever language I am using, in that language, start from the very basic, brother. Yes, I'm starting from the very basic, like basically sorting an array of zeros, ones and twos. So I'm starting it from the very basic itself. That basically what you will do is, first of all, if you are having this array and you have to sort the zeros, ones and twos side. Okay, so if you want to arrange the zeros first and then the ones and then the twos, so I can use the inbuilt sort function. Okay, and that takes how much time? N log n time. I can use the inbuilt sort function and it will take the n log n time to sort the whole array. Is that clear, guys? Please tell me, is this part clear or not? The time complexity will be order of n log n if I use the inbuilt sort function, and it will help me to get the array sorted. Okay, so basically it will sort the array in ascending order, so all the zeros will come at the front, then all the ones that are there, they will come, and then all the twos will come, right? And then the space complexity of the approach will be order of 1. Correct? Is that clear? If I have to bring all the zeros at the front, then I have to bring all the ones, and then I have to bring all the twos. Can you go somewhat slow? Yes, I will try to be a bit slow. Is this thing clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Basically what we will do here is, if you have been given an array which consists of zeros, ones and twos, right? And you have to bring the zeros at the front, then ones, and then all the elements that are two. So what you can do is, basically you can sort this array up. Okay, so the moment you sort this array, then what, by using the inbuilt sort function, then zeros will come at the front, then after that ones, and then after that two. So basically sorting the array in ascending order, you can say, right? We are sorting the array in ascending order. That is what we can do here. Is that clear? Yeah, that is correct. Yeah, if you are having the normal array, then you can do this, correct, Shalini? So if this much part is clear, please, guys, hit the like button. Okay, please hit the like button. If this particular basic approach is clear, then please hit the like button and give me a quick +1 as well in the chat if this is clear to everyone. So I want a +1 from everybody, right? Please include examples in Java. So yeah, I have said no, like you will use arrays dot sort if you are using Java. Okay, Uchena. The space complexity will be order of 1, because we are not going to take any extra space. Now we are not going to declare any extra array, or we are not going to declare any extra data structure. That is why the space complexity of the method 1 will be order of 1. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please hit the like button and give me a +1 in the chat, and then I will proceed further as well to the second method that we can have it. Okay, bro, calm down, you are speaking very fast. All right. Okay, so this much point is clear. Very good. Can we move to the second method? Please write 2 in the chat. Okay, Saurabh is saying this thing. Okay, how to sort the array? You can use the inbuilt sort function in Python, Akanksha. Okay, like you can just search for this thing, sort function in Python, right? Sort function in Python. You can just search for this thing, and then what will happen is, if I look in VFG, so yeah, there is a sort function. So basically what you can do is, now you can use dot, like the sorting function here. So whatever array you are having, if you'll use if you are having this number array, so whatever array you are having, array name dot sort, when you will apply, so it will sort the array in the ascending order. Okay, is that clear to the Python people? Please write +P in the chat for those who are clear from Python. So suppose if I had this list of elements, so I can use numbers dot sort also, and I can use sorted function also. So there are multiple ways of doing it in Python. All right. So now let us move to the second approach as well, guys, right? So the first approach was what? Method 1 was based on the sorting, right? If I had to sort the array, in which I had to bring all the zeros at the front, then I had to bring the ones, and then I had to get the twos after that. So basically I had to sort it in ascending order. So what was the method one? Again, reminding you about it. The method was very basic, that using the sort function. Okay, using the inbuilt sort function. All right, now what can be the second way of doing this particular thing, right? What can be the second way? So if I have to think about the second way of doing this, right? So again, suppose that you have been given this array. So let me write some elements from here. Okay, so what I will do is, if I'll write one here, then I'll write 0, then I'll write 2 here, 2 here, and then I'll write 0 and then 1. Okay, so if I'll write this particular array right in front of you, let's say this is the array ARR that I have declared. So what I can do is, now there is another yes, you are saying correct, Shalini, right? You are very Shalini Priya, your approach is absolutely correct. So what we can do is, now if we discuss about the method 2, so we can do what? We can use the concept of the counting sort. Okay, counting sort, or you can say count sort. So we can use the approach of count sort. Now what does this mean? Since there are only three elements that I can have, either the element will be 0, or the element will be 1, or the element will be 2. So what I can do is, now I can use the concept of count sort. Okay, what does count sort approach means? So basically, if I know that there is a particular range in which the elements are going to lie, so if I know that only three elements are going to be, that is nothing but 0, 1 and 2. So I can keep a variable, I can keep a variable, let's name it as 0. Initially I'll mark it as 0, so I can keep a variable 0 that will count the frequency of zeros. Okay, then I can keep a variable ones, like that, initially mark it as 0, it will count the frequency of ones. And then I can keep a variable, let's say twos, and I can initially mark it as 0, and it will count the frequency of twos in the array. Is that clear? Please write yes or no in the chat. I can declare three variables, and initially I can mark all of them as 0. These variables will help me to count the number of zeros in the array, the number of elements that are 1 in the array, and the number of elements that are 2 in the array. Okay, if this part is clear, please write yes in the chat. So the approach is nothing but counting sort. Okay, so basically counting sort means what? That we will be doing something with regards to the frequency counting. Okay, so we'll be if we know the range of elements, right? Counting sort is based on the concept that when we have to sort, and the elements that are there in the array, they are in a range. Please write R in the chat. Which language is best? Any language that is best, right? C++, Python, or Java, whichever you have a command on, that is the best language. Okay, so guys, are you getting my point? What I can do is, basically I can say that I will use the counting sort approach. So basically counting sort means nothing but counting the frequency of each and every element. Okay, so I will iterate through the array, and when I will iterate through the array. Okay, so let's say if I am at this element, so if I see a 1, okay, if I see 1, so I'll increase the frequency of this variable 1. So now this frequency will become 1. Okay, then after that, when I move to the next element, so let's say I move to this element, then again I see that this element is also 1, so I'll increase the frequency of ones by 1 more. So 2 ones I have seen, that is what it indicates. Then I go to the next element, so it is 0, so I'll say that okay, the zeros frequency will be increased by 1, so I will do 0 plus plus, so this element will increase to 1. Okay, then after that I'll move to the next element of the array. Now this element is what? This element is nothing but 2, guys. So if this particular element is nothing but 2, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase the frequency of 2. So 2's frequency increases by 1 to 2 plus plus when I'll do, so it will increase by 1, so it will become 1. Then after that, again the next element is 2, so I'm going to increase its frequency, and it is going to become 2. After that, when I move to the next element, so it is 0, so I'll increase the frequency of the element 0, so it will now increase to 2. Then after that, I move to the next element, it is 1, so the frequency of ones increased by 1 more, so it becomes 3. So is this part clear? Please write best source for CPP. I think GFG is the best source, right? So guys, yeah, you can see here basically how many zeros are there. Please write 2 zeros are there. How many zeros are there in the array, guys? Please tell me. Please write 2 in the chat. Are you clear with this part, guys? How many zeros are there in the array? 2 zeros are there, correct? Okay, so that is what my variable is telling me. Okay, 2 zeros are there in the array, right? How many ones are there in the array? How many elements are there that are 1? So 3 elements are there in the array that are 1. Okay, please write 3 in the chat now. 3 elements are there in the array which are 1. Correct, guys? All right. Thanks a lot, Malvia. Thanks a lot, Saurabh. Thanks a lot, Shubham. Okay, now how many elements are there in the array that are 2? So 2 elements are there that are 2. Okay, so is this also clear? So please write 2, 3, 2 in the chat, guys. Okay, so basically I can say that 2 elements are zeros, right? There are 2 zeros in the array. Okay, then there are 3 ones in the array. Okay, then after that there are 2 twos in the array. Okay, so this indicates something, right? That how the count sort works. So first of all, in the count sort, what we do is, you can observe that we will first of all do what? We will count the frequency of each and every element. Okay, if the range was bigger, then we would have used an array for counting, right? If suppose we had to count 100 elements, frequency of all the 100 elements, then the array size would have been larger, right? So here you can observe this thing, that what I will do is, after I get the count of zeros, ones and twos, so since the number of zeros that are there is what? 2 zeros are there, 3 ones are there, and then 2 twos are there. So what I can do is, now in this array, I can say that first of all, whatever number of times I have got zeros, okay, so that many zeros I will fill. So since I have got zeros as 2, okay, so I will fill 2 zeros here. Okay, I will fill 2 zeros here. So 2 times I will run a loop, and I will fill 2 zeros. Please write 0 0 in the chat. Is this clear? Please write 0 0 in the chat, guys. So since there are total 2 zeros, so what I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to fill 2 zeros in the array. Okay, after that, what I will do is, I will see that there are 3 ones in the array. Okay, so after filling 2 zeros, I will fill 3 ones. Okay, so I will iterate for 3 times, and I will be filling 1 in from the next position. So from this position I will fill 1. Okay, then at this position also I will fill 1, and then at the next position also I'll fill 1. So at 3 positions I will fill 1. Okay, then after that I am having 2 twos. So for the next 2 positions I'm going to fill 2, and for the next position as well I'm going to fill 2. So is this part clear to everyone? So that is why the final array will be that in final array I'll be having 2 zeros. I'll fill 2 zeros in the starting, then 3 ones will be there, and then 2 twos will be there. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, and if I fill it in the same array ARR, so you can understand that my time complexity is going to be what? Time complexity is going to be order of n for, first of all, counting order of n for counting the number of zeros, ones and twos, and then another order of n for iterating through the same array and filling the zeros, ones and twos. So the overall complexity order of n plus order of n is order of 2n, which is nothing but order of n only. Order of 2n is nothing but considered as order of n. And the space complexity, you can understand, if I'm going to fill in the same array, so space complexity can be said as order of 1. So is this part clear? Please write yes and CLR in the chat, clear plus plus, or +1 in the chat if you acknowledge that you are clear with this, right? So basically, if you don't know, there's a approach that is known as counting sort. Okay, it is used for the bigger numbers also. Suppose that if I had the elements from 1 to 10, so I would have declared an array, like I would have declared a map, or I would have declared an array. Okay, and in that, if suppose that they were elements, right? So this is this method clear to everyone till now? Please write +1 in the chat, and please hit the like button, guys, so that I can get an idea that you are clear, right? So all of you can please make sure to hit the like button if you all are clear with this much part. Is everyone clear till now or not, guys? Please tell me. All right, very good. So please make sure to acknowledge our effort by hitting the like button, guys. Okay, then I will proceed further. Okay, now if you want to so this was a basic idea about the counting sort. Okay, if you want to learn more about counting sort, so how the space will be order of 1, Aditya, because the space will be order of 1, because I will say that I will update the same array now. So if I'm having 2 zeros, so first of all I'll fill 2 zeros here. So here I'll fill a 0, here I will fill a 0. Okay, then I will fill 3 ones here, so 1 1 and 1 here, and then I will fill 2 twos here. So basically I'll fill it in the same array now. That is why C sharp as well, Bharat. C sharp option, I think C sharp option is not added currently in these problems. That is one issue. Bharat. Company project nahi hai, Java पे direct है. Okay. Yeah, is this much part clear to everyone, guys? Right. So the approach uses counting sort. Please write CS in the chat. Okay, CS in the chat, guys. The approach that is used is nothing but the counting sort approach. Okay. So what I can do is, if I will just search for count sort, and let's say after that I will write GFG. Okay. So counting, yeah, you can see counting sort approaches here. So you can read more about the counting sort approach if you want. So you can see it if you will see now. So if, as you can see here, counting sort, I'm showing you the definition. So this lecture is not only there just to make you understand, just to solve a problem. it will as I am explaining various approaches that can be there. So in this problem you can use the counting sort approach, and you can see it is based on the keys in the specific range. So whenever you have elements in a specific range, so in our case we had the elements from range 0 to 3, right? That is why it works. So it works by counting the number of elements. So if you want to read more about it, so I am just sharing the link of it in this chat. Okay. Good evening sir, ये कौन सा course है? So this is a beginner friendly course, Madhbad Joshi, in which we are discussing the basic problems. Okay, so currently I'm discussing the count sort. After that I'll be discussing I think I'll be discussing minimum number of jumps as well, and one more problem that I'll be discussing is counting the number of Subarrays with sum less than k. So if you want, you can stay here, no worries. Okay, so guys, is everyone clear till now? Okay, so this is the counting sort article that is there on GFG, so you can read it from GFG. Okay, is this approach also clear? Please write yes in the chat, guys, and then I will proceed further. Also, a lot of new people have joined, so please hit the like button, guys, as and also make sure to do one thing for us. Please share it with your friends as well. Can you please reduce the speed, sir? Sure, I will try to go a bit more slow. Okay, so yeah, this approach is also clear. Now when you are in an interview, no, so first of all you can tell the interviewer about the basic approach, that I can do what, I can use the sort function, and then we can simply sort the array. Okay, then you can tell the second in the second approach, you can say that you can tell the interviewer that I can use the counting sort approach. Okay, after that the interviewer will tell us that can you do it in one loop. Okay sir, please choose Python language for solving the problem. Basically mostly my concern will be on the logic. Personally I will not suggest that you should think about any language. It is more focused on the approach, and if you know a particular language, then the code is very much simple. It is not based on any particular thing. Please use Java to teach all, maybe 3B, right? Okay, I will try to code this problem in Java. I don't have any issues with that. Okay, so hi Siddharth Hazara, Sid OP in the chat, you can write, guys. Okay, so yeah, this much point is clear to everybody. Okay guys, now let's move to the next approach, that is the third approach, right? So what I can do here is I can say in the method 3, right? In the method 3 that we are going to discuss now, in the third method, what can be done? So in the third method, we can at least explain. I will use Java code. No worries, I can write the Java code as well. Okay. So yeah, now method 3 is going to be what? Now the method 3 is known as nothing but Dutch national flag algorithm, right? So it is known as something like this: Dutch national flag algorithm. Okay, national flag algorithm. All right. So the next approach that is there, it is known as the Dutch national flag algorithm. All right. Please don't focus much on the code. Yeah, main focus is on the logical side of the things only. Right. So yeah, the next approach is the Dutch national flag algorithm. So what is the idea of this algorithm? Okay. What is the idea of this algorithm? Let me make you understand. So what is the idea of this algorithm? Right. So the idea of this algorithm will be that I will keep 3 pointers. Okay. I will try to use pointers here. So suppose if I have an array, right? So I will try to use the swapping, and I will try to swap the elements. I will try to interchange the positions of the element in such a way that I will have 3 segments. Okay, I will have a low pointer. Okay, I will have a mid point, and I will use a high pointer as well. So I am going to use basically 3 points. And see, I'll basically, what I will do is I'll try to in this Dutch national flag algorithm, what we will try to do is we will try to reduce our time complexity to order of n. Okay, we will try to reduce our time complexity to order of n, and the space complexity will be order of 1 because we will not be using any extra space, right? So what will we try to do here? Basically the idea will be that we will have 3 pointers. Let's say we'll have low, we'll have mid, and we will have the high. Okay, so the idea will be that okay, yeah, so the idea will be that what we will be doing is all the, like, we will try to change the elements in such a way, right? We will try to place the elements in such a way that all the elements on the left of the low, okay, all the elements on the left of the low. So if we will have 3 pointers, low, mid, and high, so all the elements that are from the indexes 0 to low minus 1, okay, all the elements that are there in the indexes 0 to low minus 1, okay, all the indexes that are there from 0 to low minus 1, right? They will be what? All the elements that are there from 0 to low minus 1, they will be 0. Okay, I will try it this way. And then what we will say is all the elements that will be there, okay, from high plus 1, okay, high plus 1 till the end, okay, they will be 2 for us. Okay, so these are the indexes that I'm talking about, indexes, right? Indexes. And all the elements that will be there in between the low to the this thing in between, they will be nothing but 1. So all the leftover will be 1, you can understand, right? So basic intuition will be that all the elements on the left of low, you can understand by looking at this, that what we will try to do is all the elements, right, all the elements on the left side of low, or elements on the left of low, okay, left of the index low, the index low will be 0. Okay, will be 0. Please write 0 in the chat. Is that clear? So this is going to be the intuition. What we are going to achieve is, what we will try to achieve is that all the elements that are there, that are on the left of the low index, okay, all the elements, suppose if I have an array, right? So if I mark this as the low index, then all the elements that will be there on the left, they will be 0 0 0 kind of, you can say, right? So all the elements that will be there on the left of low, they will be 0. Please write 0 in the chat if this part is clear. So the idea will be that all the elements that we are going to have, that are on the left side of the low index, okay, so they all will be nothing but 0. So suppose if I have this array and this is the low index, let me write this, suppose this is the low index, then in that case all the elements on the left side of low will be 0. Kalyani, which part you want me to repeat, you can tell me, I will repeat that again. Okay, and those who have joined just now, please hit the like button so that the counter can keep on increasing. All right, yeah, so basically all the elements that are there on the left side of the low, they will be 0. That is what I'm saying. Didn't get which part you did not get. I'm just telling you about the intuition, like what is the basic idea of this algorithm that I'm telling you. Okay, this is Dutch national flag algorithm. So basically it works on this idea. Okay, index part. So basically what I'm saying is, suppose that this is a particular index. So suppose that this is what, this is index 0. I will use a different color. Suppose this is index 0, this is index 1, this is index 2, this is index 3, this is index 4. So let us say that if I will mark this as index low now, okay, so let me use a different color. Let's say if I'll mark this as index low, so all the elements that will be there on the left side of low, they all will be 0. Okay, all the indexes on the left side of low. So if the low is equal to 4, so all the indexes on the left side of low, of the index low, they will all contain 0. Is that clear? Shruti Malviya, is this clear now or not? What do you think? Is this idea clear now? Right. What I'm saying is, what we will try to do is, if let's say I keep this as the low index, so if this is like low index and it is equal to 4, right? So basically the idea will be that the low index will be pointing just after the zeros. Okay, so if till the index 3 I'm having 0, so low index will be just after that. That is what the idea is. So all the elements from 0 to low minus 1, they will contain zeros. Okay, so on the left side, it is like maintaining sorted and unsorted array. Yeah, you can say something like that only. But yeah, what the idea will be that if basically what will happen is, we will try to place the elements in such a way, we'll try to arrange, sort, rearrange the elements in such a way that all the elements that will be there from the index 0 to low minus 1, okay, they all will be 0. Is that clear? Please write +1 again in the chat if it is clear. It is more like France flag. I think it is known as Dutch national flag. I'm not sure. There can be different names of it, but we call it Dutch national flag, I think. Okay. So is this clear, guys? Is this much part clear? All the elements that are going to be there on the left side. So this low is going to indicate an index of the array, and that index will be just after the 0th, whatever last 0 I'm getting. So that index, just after that, I will place my low. So low is going to indicate what? Low is going to indicate about this thing, about the elements just before the index low. So from 0 till low minus 1, all the elements are going to be 0. Okay, and what is the other idea? What is the other idea? So let us say that if this index was what, 5 6 7, let's say this is 8 9. Okay, so let's say this I keep as high, right? Suppose my high is equal to 7. Suppose this is my high. So or let's say my high is 6. Suppose that my high is 6. Okay, so suppose this is my index high, HIGH. Okay, so after high, all the elements after high, okay, they will be 2. Is that clear? All the elements, like you can, I will write this thing again here. All the elements, okay, all the like all the indexes, sorry, all the indexes before low, before index low will be 0. Before index low uh, will be, will contain 0. Okay, will contain 0. So all the indexes that are there before the index low, they will contain 0. And all the indexes after index high, after index high will contain 2. Okay, high will contain the element 2. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. So in between you will have this thing na, in like in the between region you will have ones. If okay, so basic idea will be that I will always try to make sure that before the low index, always we will try to make sure what, always we will try to make sure that before the low index all the elements that are there are 0. After the like, and after the high index we will always try to maintain that all the elements that are there are 2. Okay, is this part clear? So if before the low index, if all the elements are 0, and if after the high index, if all the elements are 1, then in between all the elements sorry, if all the elements are 2, then in between all the elements can be said as 1, right? So is this idea clear? Please write yes or no in the chat. +1 in the chat, guys, and you can hit the like button as well. Is this clear? That is what the intuition is all about. So is this much part clear or not? Please tell me. Is the intuition, basic intuition part clear to all of you? Please tell me. Okay, so that is what I said. If you talk about the indexes, right, indexes, so in the array, if you talk about the indexes, so what I just want to say is that from 0 till low minus 1 index, all the elements will be 0. Okay, all the elements will be 0. Again I'm writing this. Okay, so you, so that you don't forget it. Then after this, again another thing that we need to notice, that from high +1, okay, so all the elements after the high till the end of the array, okay, all the elements will be 2, and in between all the elements will be 1, right? All elements will be 2. Okay, and in the meantime, in between all the elements will be 1. Okay, so you can understand, if you take care of this thing, right? Please write yes in the chat, agree in the chat if you agree with me. If all the elements before low are 0, okay, before low all the elements are 0, and after high all the elements are 2, so in between you are only going to have ones, correct? Are you getting my point? If before low all the elements are 0, if after high all the elements are what, 2, then what is going to happen, in between all the elements will be 1. Do you agree with me on this point, guys? Yes, now I hope that you do agree with me on this part, correct? Everyone does agree? Very basic thing, right? If before low all the elements are 0, and if after high all the elements are 2, so in between you will have ones, correct? Is this algorithm scalable when elements are from 0 to 5? This is based on color, so primarily this algorithm is used for this particular question, but you, if there can be manipulations as well. Okay, is this much part clear? Please write +1, and then I will proceed further. Then I will start running the algorithm for you. Okay, then I will start with the dry run of the algorithm. Okay, guys, if this much part is clear, you can hit the like button, give me a +1, and then I will proceed further. So if we have apart from 0, 1, 2 numbers, as of now we are discussing this problem only. They can be various, like you can change the algorithms and things might vary, but it is not scalable when the range is very high. Then you have to use sorting approach or counting sort or something like that. Okay, then then they are much better. All right, so this much point is clear to everyone. Very good. Now moving on, what we will do is, so let me take a very random array. Okay, so what I will do is, first of all, let me have this array. So just give me a second. What I will do is, I'll have have an array for ourselves. I think like I can declare an array. Just give me a second. Okay, guys. So yeah, I think like this much part is fine. So let me quickly make some indexes here. Okay, let's take a bigger array. All right. Okay. Right, guys. Now start suggesting some elements in the chat, guys. Okay. What I should keep the, like, I have to take some random elements in any order. So start suggesting. I will take some of them. Okay. So let's say if I will initially keep what? Let's say if I'll keep like I will take a different color. So let's say if I'll keep take 0 here. I hope that this color is visible, right? Then let's say I will take 1 here. Then I will take 1 here, 0 here, 0 here. Okay. Then let's say if I'll take something like what? Let's say I'll take 1 here, 2 here, then again 2. Then I will take let's say 1 here, 0 here, then 2 here. Then I will take 1 here. Okay. Then let's say if I'm taking what, 1 here as well. Like, is this array fine for everyone? Okay. Why are you suggesting these kind of numbers? 89, 56. I just ask you to suggest the numbers between 0 to 2 only. Okay, Praveen. Okay, guys. Yeah. So you can, because we are not sorting normal array, we are sorting this array. Okay. Yeah. So we will take this array. Right. Now, initially, what we are going to do is we will say that our low. We will say that initially our low is going to point at the index 0. So let me do the indexing of the array as well. This will be index 0. This will be index 1. This will be index 2. This will be index 3. This will be index 4. Okay. Then this is going to be index 5. This is going to be index 6. This is going to be index 7. This is going to be index 8. This is going to be index 9. This is going to be index 10. This is going to be index 11. This is going to be 12, and this is going to be 13. All right. Now, sir, you said that 3 pointers are there. uh, yeah, so mid pointer will help me to change, right? Yeah, so mid pointer will be a floater kind of. So I will have low, I will have mid, and I will have high. I know that. But basically the mid pointer is going to help me behave like mid pointer is going to help me to adjust. Okay, it will help me to adjust the elements. That is what I'm saying. It will help me to adjust the elements. Okay. Initially mid will start from the 0 point. It will help me to adjust. Will any certificate be provided? If you will write in the comments that you want certificate, then yes, the team can try to provide it. Okay. So yeah, initially what will happen, guys? Low will stand at this thing. Okay, low will stand at the 0th index. So initially you will say that low is standing at the 0th element index, and high is also standing at the index 0. Okay, so high will also stand at sorry, high will not stand at 0, mid will stand at 0. Okay, low and mid are going to stand at 0, and then what we are going to do is we are going to make the high stand at the very end of the array. Okay, is this much part clear? Jaldi karo, 3 problem karwana hai. Yeah, I will try to do it fast. Next 2 problems are kind of easy, so we will be able to do it. Don't worry, Neelu. Okay. Yeah, so you can see here what will happen is low I will have. So people ask me to be slow. That is why I'm going a bit slow. Are you able to understand, guys? एक problem मत खत्म करना. No, we will have time. So yeah, because we have 2 hours na, so we have time. So we will have low, we'll have mid initially at 0. Okay, low and mid will be initially at 0. Now what is the idea? Okay, what is the idea? So what we will try to see is can I say one thing, guys? Here, if you will see here now, can I say one thing? Of how many days this bootcamp is going to be? For 21 days. Okay, now if you will see which element is present at a of mid, anybody can tell me at the mid which element is present at the mid index. So at this index which element is present? 0. Okay, which element is present? 0. So if it happens now, understand this point of view, that what happens is, if this happens, right, if it happens that at the mid, okay, if it happens that you have 0 present, okay, then we will do what? We will swap the element that is present at a of low, okay, and a of mid. We will swap them, and then we will do low plus plus, and we will do mid plus plus. We will move the low and the mid. Okay, you will understand this by the end of the iteration. You will understand this. Okay, so initially what? No, don't think about the 7th position and all that. As of now, you have to just think about this thing. Why are you writing 7? See, low will be initially at 0, mid will be at 0, and high will be at the end of the array initially. Okay, then what we are going to do is, this is not binary search, this is not binary sort also, Sonika. Okay, now mid is there. Okay, mid element is there. So if at this mid I am having a 0, so I will swap. So actually a of low is what? Low is also standing at 0. You can say that low is also standing at 0, and mid is also standing at 0. So now what I will do is I'll swap the elements at a of low and a of mid. So basically this element is swapped with itself, so basically no changes will be there, and then low and high will move by 1. Okay, so then what will happen, basically this will help you to move the low and mid by 1. So now what will happen here is, now low will come here, okay, low will also come here, and high will also come here. Okay, sorry, low and mid will come here, sorry. So mid is going to come here. All right, now the moment mid comes here, right? So can I start seeing one thing? Can we say, please write +1 if you agree? Can you start seeing one very basic thing, guys? Can you start seeing one very basic thing, that before the low, now 0 have started to come, right? Now before low, if low is standing at this index now, so before low the elements have started to be 0. Can you see this? Before low the elements are now 0. Is it clear? Before low, before the index low, all the elements are 0. Can you see this? Can you start seeing this point? Yes, no? Correct? Everyone please tell me in the chat. Okay, please write +1 if you agree with me. Can you see? Now before low the elements have started to be 0. Okay, now you can see here, suppose that now my mid is where? Now my mid is standing at this index. Okay, so my mid is standing at this particular element. If this element is 1, do I have any problem with it? Do I have any problem with it? Yes or no? No. If the mid is standing at 1, then everything is fine. Then I will move my mid forward. What will I do, guys? If the mid is standing at 1, so mid should move forward now. Correct. Mid will, because I want my mid to reach at this kind of an element 0, because I want to swap it. Correct. I feel that this 0 should be swapped. So I will do one thing. First of all, I'll remove the indexing. Okay, I feel that this should be swapped with this guy, right? These two guys should be swapped. So for that, what I will do is, I'll say that if the mid is standing at 1, okay, so you can see here the mid is standing at 1. So I will move the mid by 1. Okay, so please write mid ++ in the chat. So if the mid is standing at 1, then I will move the mid by 1. So mid will move here. Okay, so what I want to write is that else if it happens, right? Else if it happens that if the element at the mid at the current mid index, okay, so I'll write this thing. Else if it happens that a of mid, okay, if it is equal to 1, then I will just do a mid ++. That is what we feel. Okay, that is what we will do. Is that clear? So I will move the mid forward. Okay, so yeah, it will move forward now, and what is going to happen is, now the mid is going to move here somewhere. Okay, so now the mid will be here. Now tell me, if if the mid is at the element 0, what will we do? I will tell you after, like I will tell you gem of 27, don't worry. Yeah, now the mid is standing at 0. So what will you do, guys? Please tell me. If the mid is standing at 0, then we will swap the element at the low index and at the mid index. Are you clear with this thing? We will swap the element at the low index and the element at the mid index. Okay, we will swap both of them. Is that clear? Please write swap in the chat. Okay, so what you will do is, when you will swap, so what will happen is 0 will start coming here. Okay, just a second. So 0 will come here and 1 will come here, and then you will move both of them by 1 forward. Okay, what about attendance? I will talk about it later on. Yeah, you will move both of them forward. Is that clear? So you will swap both of them. Okay, you will swap these elements. So you have swapped them, and then the low and the high will move forward. So what will happen? Now low is going to be here and the mid is going to be here. All right, so this is going to be the scenario. Is that clear to everyone? Guys, please tell me. Okay, is this part clear to everyone? Makes sense, everybody? Indeed it does, right? Now again, if you see, so again you check, so mid is kind of playing like a floater for us, right? It is playing a floater game for us, you can understand. Now again you can see, where is the mid is standing, at which element it is standing at. Can you tell me in the comments? Please tell me, guys. In the comments you can tell me, and please make sure to hit the like button as well if you're getting the points till now. Now where is the mid element standing, guys? Please tell me. Now where is the mid element standing? It is standing at nothing but 0. If it is standing at 0, then again I will repeat the same process. Okay, so if it is standing at 0, then what I need to do is, I will swap. Okay, what will I do? I'll swap. Correct, guys? So now I will do what? I will simply swap. So if I will swap this element with this element. So if mid is standing at 0, then I will swap the mid and the low. So I can say that what will happen is 0 will come at the start and 1 will come here. Okay, and then I will move low and mid by 1 each. So what is going to happen is low will come somewhere here and mid will come here. All right, yeah, this is going to happen. After this, what will happen is, when I see that okay, mid is standing at 1, then please write mid ++ in the chat. Now we will do what? Mid ++ now, because mid is standing at element 1. So if it is standing at 1, then I don't have any issues, right? Then I don't have any issues. So now what will happen? Mid will stand here. Okay, so this is where my mid will come. Okay, Mid will stand now at this particular position. Okay, mid will stand here. And now can I say one thing? Can I say one thing, guys? Can I say one thing very clearly? That I have started to observe that before the mid, just before the mid, all the elements are 0. Can I say this? Can I say this? Before the mid, all the elements are 0. Please write yes in the chat. Okay, is that clear? Sorry, before the low, very sorry. Before the low, all the elements are 0. Sorry, before the low, all the elements are 0. Right, that is what we wanted. Before the low, yes. So before the low, all the elements are sorted. Yeah, sorry, before the low, all the elements are sorted. All right, very good. Now after this, when you will move to the next index, okay, so you move to this index. So mid is standing where? Mid is standing at 2. So what will happen? You will go to the else part, right? You want what? You want this guy to move here now, correct? Can I say this? You want this guy to move somewhere here. So like, give me a second, let me make this element as 0. Okay, yeah. Now what you want to do is, you will tell me that now what you will want to do is, you will want to swap this and this guy, correct? Else what you will do is, like otherwise if it is 0, like if the mid is standing at 2, right? If the a of mid is 2, okay, then you will do what? Then you will say that you will swap what? You will tell me that, okay, let us swap what? Let us swap a of mid, okay, with a of high. That is what you will tell me. Okay, so when you swap these two elements, then what will happen? So basically you are going to swap these two. So what will happen here is, you are going to bring 0 here, okay, and you are going to bring 2 there. Okay, that is what you will do. Now can I say that I will do high minus minus for sure? I will do high minus minus for sure. That is one thing, that I will do high minus minus for sure. So let me say that I will do high minus minus. So one thing is for sure, that I will do high minus minus. So high will move here. So one thing that is sure is that I will do high minus minus. But will, like some people are saying mid plus plus. Okay, so will you do a mid plus plus? That is what you need to think. Will you also do a mid plus plus, guys? Think about it. Think a little bit about it. Will you also do a mid plus plus? Think about it. Because if you see now, if you will see, so if you will do a mid plus plus now, so suppose, see, if you had a 1 here, then suppose that if at that place you had a 1, and you had swapped a 1 here. Okay, so here currently you are having a 0. Suppose you had a 1 here, right? Instead of this, if you had a 1 here, then mid plus plus would have been fine. But here you can understand one thing, guys, that if you do a mid plus plus and you are standing at an element 0 now, so if you do mid plus plus, then what will happen now? Understand this thing, Kalyani and everybody. If you do a mid plus plus, then mid will move here. Okay, and then this 0 will be skipped. Then this 0 is skipped. So in between there will be a problem. Is that clear? So that is why you should not do a mid plus plus. Is that clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. If after swapping, if you get a 0 here, right, then it will be a problem for you, because you will do mid plus plus, so you'll move to the next index. So you will move here, and you will skip this guy 0. So that is why you should not do a mid plus plus. Is that clear to Kalyani and everybody? Right, so mid plus plus is not going to be done here. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Okay, is that clear? Please hit the like button and give me a +1 if you are clear with this part, guys. Okay, everyone is clear? All right, very good. So now what we are going to do here is, we will simply say that now we will move forward. Okay, sorry, now mid will not change. So mid is here. Now since mid is standing at 0, so what will we do, guys? Since the mid is standing at 0, so now we will swap the low and the mid. So now what will happen? 0 will start coming here, sorry. So 0 will start coming here and 1 will come here, and then I'll swap both of them. So sorry, I will increase both of them. So now my low is going to stand here, and as far as I can see, my high will come here. Okay, now guys, tell me what will happen now. Okay, now high is standing here. Okay, sorry, very sorry, mid is standing here, very sorry. Yeah, now mid is standing here. So now mid is at 2 and high is, so mid is, if mid is at 2, then I will swap these two elements. Okay, so what I will do is I'll swap these two. So you can say one thing, that 1 will start coming here and 2 will be here. Okay, and then after that I will do a high minus minus. So what will happen here is a high will start coming here. Okay, high will be here. All right, so yeah, this is what is going to be done. And let me do one thing more. Let me put 0 here and 2 here. Okay, so this will be better. Yeah, now if you see high is here, so after that mid is standing at 1, so I will move it forward. So mid will come here, then mid is again standing at 1, so mid will come here. Okay, after that what will happen? Suppose that what I do is, if I stand with my mid here, right, if my mid stands here, right, now what is going to happen, guys? Right, now if my mid stands here, so mid is standing at an element which is 2. So which elements will I swap? I will swap which elements, guys? Please tell me. Now I have put a 0 here, right? So let me just restore the things. Let me say that this was 2 and this was 1 only. Okay, fine, because I changed in between. Yeah, so basically after this point, if you will see, I think I have changed a few things. That is the issue. Okay, let me put a 2 here. Okay, now suppose that you were here, right? Then you will move here afterwards. Okay, so your high was where? After that, I think I did not decrease my high. That was the issue with my code. Okay, yeah, so high will come here. Okay, then by moving one by one, the mid will come here. Okay, so again you will see that when I will again swap, because I'll swap the mid and the high. So now what will happen? One will come here and two will come here. Okay, then I will do a high minus minus. So basically you can see that at this place mid will be there, and at this place high will also be there. Okay, so you can see that just before the high all the twos are there. Okay, and just before the low all the zeros are there, and in between all the ones are there. So that is how the array is getting sorted. Okay, is that clear to everyone? Please write yes in the chat. Is this clear? Please write CLR in the chat. But it was 0 at no Kalyani, I had changed some elements here and there, so don't worry about that. Okay, overall when you will sort, so the same thing will be there. Later on now I had changed the array a little bit, so don't worry on that part. Yeah, even if you keep a 0 there also, no, then also it is going to be fine. Where do you want me to keep a 0? See, if you will say that, suppose that somebody will come and tell me that, let's say we'll have one here. Okay, and somebody is going to tell me that, let us say we have one here also, and let's say we have 0 here. Okay, then I will tell him that, since my see, in that case what will happen, my high would have been standing here. Okay, and when I will check for my mid, so my mid will be here, right? Now if suppose that Kalyani is talking about this particular scenario, right? So in that case what will happen? Now you will say that I'm in trouble. No, because now I will swap these two guys. Okay, so what will happen? A high and this guy will swap. So at the mid index 0 will come, and at the high 1 will be there. Okay, then after this particular point, okay Kalyani, after this particular point what will happen is, when I will do a high minus minus, so obviously my high will come here. You can say that now my mid is here. So since my mid is standing at 0 and low is standing at 1 now, so the swapping will be done. So in that case what will happen? The swapping will be done, and you will see that 0 will start coming here and 1 will start coming here. So for that, and then obviously both of them will move by 1 each. So you can say that low will come here and mid will move forward by 1. So mid will come here, and you can see that just before the low all the elements are 0, just after the and you can also see at the same time that after the high all the elements are 2. So like, is this idea clear or not? That is what I wanted to say. Maybe I missed some of the part in between, but is this clear or not? Right, overall intuition is clear for this algorithm or not, guys? Is it clear to everybody? Yes or no? Then I will start writing the code also. Okay, so what we need to do is, we can simply say that we can run the loops. Okay, so yeah, now the thing is that we just need to run the loops. So how will we start with the loops? Anybody can tell me in the chat, guys? Anybody would like to tell us how to do it? Right, guys? Anybody? So while the high and the low do not cross each other, till that point of time you need to run. So you can sorry, mid and the high do not cross each other. So what I will do is, while sorry, initially I will mark my low as 0, and I will mark my mid as 0 as well, and I will mark my high as this thing, high as n minus 1. Okay, that is what I'm going to do here. Now one doubt, what is the doubt? You can tell me. Don't worry, after class watch 2 times, everything will be clear. All right, just give me a second then. Where is this guy? Okay, yeah. So after this, what we will do is, we will simply say that mid is what, less than equal to the high. Okay, and then what we are going to do is, if it happens that a of mid, okay, if it is equal to 0, then what I will do is I will swap the element. So swap a of mid with a of low. Okay, and then what we are going to do here is, yeah, while mid is less equal to high, that is the case actually. Yeah, so what, that is what you are writing. Did you just join? Okay, yeah, so this is what we are going to do, and I will say that high, sorry, I will say low plus plus, and then I will do mid plus plus as well. Just a second. Okay, is this part clear to everyone, guys? Else if what we will do is, suppose if at the mid okay, if we are having a 1, then in that case what I will do is I will do just mid plus plus. Okay, so I'll just move my mid. Otherwise what I will do is suppose that if I'm having 2, so if I'm having 2, then I will do what, I will swap a of mid, okay, with a of high, guys, okay, with a of high. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do high minus minus. Okay, that is the only thing that is required, and you don't need to return anything because there is no return type, so array will be checked in the meantime. Mid plus plus will not be done, keep smiling. Okay, a of low, I think I need to mark this as LOW, sorry. Yeah, now let's try and run it. Is it clear to everyone? Please write +1. Yeah, spelling mistake, I'm clearing it. Low I will write. Okay, is it clear to everyone, guys? Yeah, I'm correcting it as well. Yeah, it does work. Let me try and submit it and see if it gets accepted or not. So it does get accepted, right? So is this problem clear to everyone? And you can see that what will be the time complexity. So the time complexity is just going to be order of n. Okay, you can see the time complexity of our approach will just be order of n, and space complexity is nothing because we are not using any extra space, so space complexity is order of 1. So is this part clear? Can you do it for value 4? As of now I will not try anything else because I have to solve 2 other problems. Okay, so just give me a second. Is it clear to everyone, guys? Just give me a second. All right. I don't. I think there is no function in Java Techie Bytes, but you can use the normal swap approach there. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? Please write clear in the chat, +1 in the chat, guys. Then we'll move forward to the next set of problems as well. I've shared the code link with you. Okay, and this is the problem that you can try to solve. Okay, guys. Can we move forward to the next problem then? All right, I think that we can move to the next problem. Okay, so let me solve the third problem first of all. I think it is a bit easier for us, so that we can spend some time on the second one. Okay, so yeah, just a second, let me now solve the third problem that is given in the link. So count the sub arrays that is given as the third link, sub arrays with this product less than k, right, less than k. Okay, just a second, and I will get this link. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, yeah, count the sub arrays having product less than k. Okay, so the sub arrays with product less than k. Okay, so using third, can we start with this? Please complete all problems today. Yes, I'll complete all problems today. So can we move forward, guys? Please write +1 in the chat. Okay, can we start with this problem as well? +1, yes, in the chat. All right, so let us move to this particular problem, guys. Okay, now if you will see this particular problem, count the subarrays having product less than k. So suppose if you are given this test case. Okay, so now again, if you see this problem as well, so I think this has also been asked in some of the companies. This has been asked in Goldman Sachs, right? So you have to count the subarrays with product less than k. Okay, count subarrays, right, count the total subarrays with product less than k, who have the product less than k, less than k. Okay, can we do this with sliding window? Yes, like kind of sliding window is the approach that we have to use here, Shalini, right? So guys, you can hit the like button. Now let us start with this. So suppose that if we are given this particular array, okay, just give me a second, let me write this. So let's say we have 1 here, then we have 2 here, then we have 3 here, and then we have 4 here. Okay, if we are having these elements and we are having the k value as 10, right, if we are having this and the k value is 10 here. Okay, so in that case we have to see all the subarrays which have the product less than k. So I can say that 1 alone is a subarray that is having product less than k, 2 alone is a subarray having product less than k, 3 alone is a subarray having product less than k, then I can say that 4 alone is a subarray that is having product less than k, then 1 comma 2 is a subarray with product less than k, then 1 comma 2 comma 3 is another subarray with product less than k, Then I can say that 2 comma 3 is another subarray with product less than k. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So does the answer seem to be 7? Yes, you can see that the answer is 7. So is this part clear, guys? Are you able to see that the answer is 7? Please write yes. Is it clear? So this subarray is having product less than k, right? So if you just take one element, this subarray is having product less than k, this subarray is having product less than k, this subarray is having product less than k, 1 comma 2 is having product less than k, 1 comma 2 comma 3 is another subarray from here to here that is having product less than k. Okay, then this is another subarray which is having product less than k. Okay, Sonika, which part you are not clear with? No, you will not. It is not a subset problem. It is not based on subset. Okay, so how will we solve this problem? Anyone can tell me in the chat. Anyone can tell me how will you solve this one? Now, in order to solve this problem, one thing is the 2 comma 4. No. You will not choose. If you're talking about subarrays, no, Vigneshwaran, if you're talking about subarrays, then you have to take in the contiguous sequence. Okay, so if you're talking about subarrays, so if you want to take 2 and 4, so you have to take 3 as well. So you have to take in the contiguous sequence. 3 4 will give the product as 12. No, this and this element will give the product as 12. The product of this will 3, if you take 3 and 4, so their product will be 12, which is not less than k. No? So the product should always be less than k. Okay, double nested loop. Yeah, we can use, what can I say, that we can use a nested loop, right? So we can have, see, what I can do is, if I have to generate all the subarrays, no, right guys? So you can see here, suppose that if I have to generate all the subarrays, so I can have I here, j here. So one of the subarrays will be 1. I will be able to check its product. Okay, initially I'll mark the product as 1. Then I will move here, so I will multiply the product will become 2. It is also less, so I will count it as well. Okay, then after that I will move my j here, so now the product will total become 6, right? So I will count it as well, so the count will become what, 3. So let me say that I have a counter, so now the counter is going to become 3. So in that case I am counting 1 1 comma 2, and I have also counted 1 2 3 as well, right? Then after that, when my j will move forward, so let's say j moves here, then the product will become what, 24. So it is not it is greater, so I will stop. Are you getting my point? So then I will stop. Is this part clear, guys, or not? Please tell me. Is this clear till now? Then I will stop. So I have only counted this, right? So when I was here, j was here, so I counted 1. Then after that, when my j moved here, so the product became 2. So 1 comma 2, the product became 2. So p was 2. So I counted this as well. Then my j moved here, so product became 6. So indirectly I did a counter plus plus again. So I counted this particular subarray. Is that clear, guys, till now? Guys, please tell me. Till now, are you getting the point? Okay, then after this, when you will move forward, so I will be here, j will be here. So initially the product will be multiplied with this element, so product initially was 1, now it will be here 2. Now again you can say that this is another subarray, so you will count this as well, so the counter will now become 4. Okay, then after that, when you will move your j forward, so what will happen is, when you will move your j here, then the product is going to be what, total product here is going to be 6 of 2 and 3. So you will count this as well, so now the count will become what, it will become nothing but 5. After that, when you will move again, so j moves here, and now the product is going to be 24. So you will not count it, and you will stop here. After this, what you will do is, your I will start from the next index, so I is going to start from here, j will be here, so product is going to be 3 initially at this point. Correct, guys? Yeah, 24 is greater, that is why I'm not counting it. Yeah, that is the reason why we are not considering it. Keep smiling. Okay, so then I will be here, j will be here, so the product is what, it is going to be 3, so I'll consider it. So now the count is going to be 6, and I'll consider the element 3 as well alone. Okay, after that, what we will do is, if I move my j forward, so j moves here, now the product will be what, it will be 12. Okay, so since the product is 12, so it is greater, so I will stop. I will say that I cannot count it, because the product has to be less than k. Then after that, my I will be here, j will be here, so product will be only 4. So I can say that what will happen is, this product will be counted, and the count will become 7. So actually this subarray is counted. Is this clear? Can it be solved with sliding window? Yes, I will solve it using sliding window only. So is this much part clear? So basically, if I'm running a I loop, and I am running a I loop, okay, then I'm running a j loop starting from I till the end of the array, j is less than n, I start from 0, I is less than n. So basically the time complexity will be what, if I'm running 2 loops, one inside the other, so the time complexity of the brute force approach will be order of n square, and the space complexity is going to be order of 1. Correct, guys? Is this much part clear to everyone? Please tell me, then I will proceed further. Okay, And please hit the like button if you all of you are clear till this much part. Okay, if all of you are clear till this much part, so you can write yes in the chat and then I'll proceed further. Okay, I have a question about Dutch national flag, so we can easily divide. If there are more than three, so you can use the counting sort. Na? So that is why I've shared the counting sort approach. Praveen, you can go for the counting sort approach in that case, because I'm not using any extra space now. Space complexity is order of one because I'm not using any extra space. I'm not storing these. I'm just showing you for your confirmation. I'm not storing this. Okay, so is this much part clear? Right, guys, is this much part clear? Can we move to the second approach? This was the method one. Okay, method one, you can say kind of brute force in nature. So time complexity would be order of n square, space complexity will be order of one. Is this much part clear? Please write +1, guys, and let's see if we can reach 160 likes or not, and then I'll proceed further. Okay, can I proceed further now? Okay, please write yes in the chat or next in the chat, then I will move to the next approach. Please write next in the chat, and also please give me a +1 in the chat. And if you haven't hit the like button, so please hit the like button also, so that our reach could be maximized. All right, thanks a lot, Kalyani. Now what I will do is, now I can do what? I can use the method 2. Okay, so method 2 that I'm going to use, it is kind of going to be a sliding window approach. Okay, sliding window approach. You will understand it, don't worry. Sliding window approach. Okay, so how it is going to work, let me tell you. Okay, so what we will do is, first of all, let me have the array here. Okay, so let's say this is the array 1 2 3. Okay, let's say I have this as 1, this element is 2, this element is 3, this element is 4, and as always k is given as 10 in this case, right? Now in this particular scenario, what we can do is next plus is equal to 1. Very good. Yeah, now in this case, what we are going to do is, we are going to take initially a product variable initially as 1. Let's say we will have the product variable initially as 1. Okay, we'll declare it initially as 1. Okay, then after that, what I will do is, I will say that initially we are going to start. Okay, so we are going to have a left pointer, like we are going to have a starting and ending, or you can say a left and the right pointer. So left will start from 0, and okay, so we are going to have a left index and the right index. Initially both of them are going to start from 0. Is that clear? So we'll have left and right here. Is this part clear, guys? Please tell me. Okay, initially left is going to be there and right is going to be there. Is this much part clear? Okay, guys, yes or no? All right, yes, it is clear. Very good. Now what I have to do is, now what I will do is, I will simply say, see, I will simply have a look. So if I will currently look at this particular guy, okay, so this guy is 1. So I will say, I will always consider this guy as a of r guy, right? Because r is going to be the element that I'm going to consider. R is always going to move 1 by 1, so r is going to be there. This will be a of r. Okay, now if this is the element, so if I'll multiply it with the product, what is going to be the product? What is going to be the updated product? Anybody? Product is still going to be 1, because if I have multiplied 1 with the product, so product is going to be 1. Okay, product is going to be 1. Now what will happen is, then you can say that this particular subarray is there, okay, which has the starting as this and the ending as this. So can I say that this one is a subarray, like this is a subarray which is having the product as 1, like which is having the product less than k. You can see that the product is less than k. Okay, if the product is less than k, then I can say that how many subarrays I'm counting? One subarray. How? So if the r value is 0 and the l value is also 0, so I can say that r minus l plus 1 number of subarrays I'm counting. So you can say that initially I'm counting only one subarray. Is this part clear? Please write 1 in the chat. At least write 1. At least I'm counting this one subarray. Then I will proceed further and you will know this. Okay, then I will definitely, when I will move to the next index, then you will understand it better. Can I proceed further? All right, so what will we do here after that? So after this point, when my left is here, and then my r moves forward, so l is here, now my r will move here. So now what is the updated product? Anybody can tell me? Now in the product I will multiply a of r. So what is going to be the updated product, guys? Please tell me. So now the updated product is going to be what? The updated product is going to be nothing but 2. Okay, and is the product lesser than the k value? Yes, the product is less than the k value, and since the product is less than the k value, so in such a situation I can simply say that if the product is less than the k, so I can say that I will count the value as r minus l plus 1. Why? because if you see L is 0, R is 1. Okay, so then I will count the number of subarrays as R minus L plus 1. Why? Because 1 minus 0 if I will do plus 1, so overall I'm going to get 2. Why? Because initially I counted what? Initially I had counted, just give me a second. What I will do is I'll show you. So right now the product is 2, correct guys? Right now the product is 2. If you will see, what I did was I did count plus is equal to what? Initially I did 0 minus 0 plus 1. Okay, so in that case I was counting which subarray. I was counting this one subarray. Then after that what happened was count, like after that the count plus is equal to what? I'm always going to do count plus is equal to R minus L plus 1. Okay, so now I'm doing 1 minus 0 plus 1. So this is I'm in this case I'm counting two more subarrays. So now you can see here, basically I'm counting this subarray 2 and this 1 comma 2 also, right? So if now the L and R are here, so indirectly I'm counting this also and this also, 1 comma 2 also. Is that clear? Please write yes in the chat. Please write plus 2. So total count will become what? 3. Are you getting my point? Because initially in the counter I had added 1, now I'm adding 2. So currently the count value is what? It is 3. Is this clear? Please tell me in the chat, guys. Please write 3 in the chat. Okay, Labina is saying that she is clear. Guys, let's make it 160 likes if everyone is clear till now. Are you guys clear with it or not? Let me know. Okay, you can write clear in the chat. Can we reach 160 likes if you are clear with this much part? Please let me know if you are clear with this much or not. Okay, so people are clear. Which part you want me to repeat? Basically, when L and R were standing here, when L was here, R was here, then I counted R minus L plus 1. So 0 minus 0 plus 1. So I counted this subarray, like this subarray, that is just 1. Right, I counted this particular subarray, that is just 1. You can see here I counted this particular subarray, that is just 1. Okay, after that what I did was I counted this subarray 2 and this subarray 1 comma 2. Okay, so that is why I counted 2 subarrays. So you can see 1 minus 0 plus 1. So R minus L plus 1. Now it will give me the value as 2. So 2 more subarrays will be added, right? So my counter is now 3. Are you getting my point, guys? So actually my count value is 3. Basic idea about this sliding window. So yeah, is it clear now, Neeraj, or not? And everyone else also. So actually you can see my count is now storing 3 subarrays because I've seen 3 subarrays now. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Then I will proceed further as well. Okay, guys. Please hit the like button for those who have joined just now. Let's see if we can reach 165 likes or not. Okay, please hit the like button, guys, and then we will proceed further to the next part. Okay, let's see if we can reach 165 likes or not. For those who have joined just new, please make sure to hit the like button. Okay. All right. Now, yeah, you can see here L minus R plus 1 idea is clear. The number of subarrays in a range, if you have L and R, so in that R minus L plus 1 will be the counting that I will be doing. It is different from the previous one. Yeah, this problem is a bit different from the previous problem, exactly, right? Then after this, when my R will proceed further, so my R moves here at this place, right? So the moment my R moves here, so R will be equal to what? 2, right? Now here what will be the product? So whatever product was still here into A of R, right? So now the product will be what? The updated product will be 6. Okay, so now the product will get updated to 6, and you can see the product is 6, so this means still here the product is 6. Okay, and it is lesser than K value. So again I will increment. So how much will I how much subarrays will get added? Can you tell me? R minus L plus 1 number of subarrays will get added. Okay, how many subarrays will get updated? So you can see that what I will do is I'll do count plus is equal to R minus L plus 1. So 2 minus L is 0 plus 1. So total 3 more subarrays are going to get added. So count is equal to count plus 3. Okay, so current count is 3 plus 3. So total it is now going to be 6 here. Okay, why it is total 3 more subarrays will be added. Why? Because if you see, now we are considering which subarrays. If you see, we are considering the subarray 1, 2, 3. Okay, like this particular subarray 1, 2, 3. Okay, then you are also going to consider the subarray 2, 3. Okay, so you are also considering the subarray 2, 3, and you are also considering the single subarray 3. So is this part clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Is it clear to you? Focus on the logic, Neeraj. You will understand it. You can see which subarrays I'm able to cover because of this. Now, if I'm doing R minus L plus 1 here, so I'm able to cover 1, 2, 3 subarray. I'm able to cover 2 3 subarray, and I'm able to cover this 3 subarray. So that is how I'm covering it. Is that clear, guys? Please tell me. 3, then 1, yeah, 1 2 3 is one subarray, then another subarray is 2 3, and another one is 3. So that is why r minus l plus 1 is doing the job for me. Please write +1 in the chat, guys, if you are able to understand it. Are you all able to understand this much part? Apeksha is saying yes. Very good, Apeksha. Okay, now after this my r will move further, so r moves here now. Okay, so r is equal to 3 now. All right, so when the r value is equal to 3 here, so I am always doing r minus l plus 1 for your reminder. Okay, now when the r moves to 3, then what am I going to do? So I am going to multiply into a of r. So now the product is going to be what, guys? Tell me. Now the product is going to be 12. Okay, so you can see that the counter will get updated to 6 now. Okay, so indirectly you can see that the counter will get updated to 6. Okay, now the product is 12. So is it less than k? Sorry, now the product is 24, yeah, sorry, the product will be 24. Sorry. So now is the product less than is the product less than k? Yes or no? Is the product less than k? No. No, please write no in the chat. Is the product less than k? No, the product is not less than k. Okay, so this means basically I'm considering this much segment. So this product is not less than k. Correct, guys? So which pointer should I move? I should move the left pointer now. Okay, please write l plus plus in the chat. Okay, so what I will do is this element that I'm having currently here now, I will say that now I will, like, see, currently I'm considering this much segment. So I will say that now I will try to consider this much segment. So for that, whatever element is here, I will divide the product by that, because I'm leaving this. So before doing l plus plus, I will divide the product by the element. So the element is 1, so I'll divide it by 1, so it will still remain 24. Okay, so this will still remain 24. Now L will come here, so L is equal to 1 here. Okay, so L has come at this particular place. Now if L has come at this particular place, guys, right? Now if L has come at this particular place, so please tell me, is the product, what is the product now? What is the product? 24 now? Please write yes. What is the product of this segment, guys? 24. 3 into 2 is 6. 6 into 4 is what? 24. So the product of this segment is what? It is nothing but 24. And you can see that 24 is still not less than k. Okay, so the product is 24 and it is still not less than that, less than 10. So which pointer will I move? I will move my L pointer again. So before moving, since I am leaving this element now, so I will divide this by 2. Okay, so I will do divide by 2. So whatever element is here, I will divide it by that element. So since I'm dividing by 2, so now what will be the updated product? So now my L will move here and the updated product will be 12. Okay, is this part clear? So now what happens? My product is equal to what? 12. Now please tell me, so this is the range, this is L, this is R. Now is this, can this be considered, yes or no? Please write no in the chat, because still the product is 12. So I cannot consider this as well. I cannot. Okay, so then I have to again move my L forward. So I will move my L until the product is not, if the product is greater or equal to k, so I have to move, I have to keep on dividing. Okay, so then what I will do is I will do division by 3. That is the element that is there. So now the product becomes 6. So when I will do that, so what will happen is L will be here and R is also here. Right, now what is the product? Now the product is sorry, now product will become 4. Sorry. So yeah, product, when the product becomes 4 now, correct, guys? So now the moment the product becomes 4, so it is less than k. So I will do what? R minus L plus 1. Please write yes in the chat. Okay, guys, so I will increase the count by R minus L plus 1. So when I increase the count by R minus L plus 1, then L is standing at the index 3, R is standing at the index 3. So 3 minus 3, okay, plus 1 when I'll do, so the count will get updated by what? Count will be equal to 3 minus 3 plus 1. So actually the count will get updated by 1 itself, because only I'm considering this subarray, that is 4 only. Okay, and the count will get increased by 1. So now the updated counter value will be 7. And after that, when you will do R plus plus, so what will happen? R will come here and you have to stop, because R has reached the end of the array. So then you will stop. Okay, so then you will stop and the count is nothing but 7. So is this clear to everyone? This is the sliding window approach. Is this approach clear to everyone? Please write 7 in the chat, 7 OP in the chat, clear OP in the chat as well, if everyone is clear till this point of time. Is everyone clear till here? Please tell me in the chat, guys. Okay, can we reach 165 likes, guys? Yes or no? Okay, clear OP in the chat, guys. Is this clear to everyone? So you can see what is happening. What is happening here, right? Is this clear till now? Right. Everyone, please write clear in the chat. I want all of your confirmation if you are clear, right? So you can see when the L was at 0 and R was at 0, so basically we were considering this subarray 1, okay, when the L and R were here. After that, what happened when my L moved here and R moved here, so then we are considering this much region, that is 1 and 2, and then only 2, okay. So we considered basically 1 and 2 and only 2, so we increase the count by 2 basically. R minus L plus 1, so 1 minus 0 plus 1, so increase it by 2. Then after that, L is here, R is here, so this much segment, so this much segment is what, R is 2 and L is 0, so 2 minus 0 plus 1 will be adding 2 minus 0 plus 1 will be 3. So basically I'm considering 1 2 3, okay. You can understand I'm considering 1 2 3, that is this one. Then I'm considering 2 3 and I'm considering 3, okay, 2 3 and I'm also considering 3, so I'm adding it like that, okay. Afterwards, when I had moved later on, so L and R were here, so I'm considering only this one, so 4. So total I'm considering all the 7 subarrays. Please like plus plus in the chat, guys, if everyone is clear. Okay, like plus plus in the chat, guys, everyone can hit the like, okay. So please, if you're clear till now, please hit the like button, and please like plus plus in the chat as well, okay. Like plus plus in the chat, everybody. And if you're clear, please give me a +1 or clear in the chat. All right, so a lot of people are saying clear, but you are not increasing the like. Can you also take an example? This actually this example was given, so that is why I had taken it. But Ajaz, you can try to run this on the second example, okay. And if you have any problem, you can tell me. But I have lack of time, so that is why. But the approach will be the same, okay. You can take any array, the approach will be still the same. I won't be able to dry run it because as of now. Okay, now one more thing. What will be the time complexity? What about the time complexity, guys? Right? You will think that, okay, what is going to be the time complexity, right? So if you will see, if you have an array, right? Let's talk about this array. So suppose you have this particular array. So can I say that your R starts from here and R is ending here? So can I say that because of R you are having order of n time complexity, right? You are having order of n time complexity because of R, correct? Because R will start from here and R will end at this place, correct? Okay, then can I say that my L is also starting here, okay, and only one time L is moving from here to here, so L is also moving at the end, so L will also take in the worst case order of n time. So order of n time in the worst case, because it is running only one time, it is not running repetitively, so it is not a nested loop, understand this. So yeah, order of n for this and order of n for the L pointer as well. So both the pointers are moving through every index exactly once, so order of n for this and order of n for this, so order of n plus order of m. Okay, so that is why it is going to be, you can say order of 2n, which is considered as order of n only. So the time complexity is going to be order of n only, linear time complexity. Is that clear, guys? And the space complexity is going to be order of 1, because I'm not taking any extra space. Is this clear to everyone or not? Time complexity and space complexity is clear, guys, or not? Please tell me. Everyone, is it clear or not? Time complexity is going to be order of n only. Why? Because order of n for the L is, if you see the throughout the code, so L is moving at each index exactly once, so L is moving order of n times at the most, and L is moving at order of n times at most, and R is also moving order of n times at most, and they are independently moving, right? So they are not nested together. So that is why it is order of n. Please write linear in the chat. Okay, so the time complexity is nothing but linear, and the space complexity is order of 1, that is constant space, because we are not taking any extra space, right? We are not taking any extra space, because we are not declaring any extra array, or we are not declaring any extra data structure. What is the difference between order of 1 and order of log n? Order of log n happens when you sort, or when you divide by 2, or when you multiply by 2, or multiply by any number, then log n happens. Okay, yeah, so is this much point clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me, then I will proceed further. Can we proceed further? I hope that we can. So what I will do is, initially, let's say I will declare a variable long product initially as 1, okay, and I will say that int, let's say the L will be at 0 and R will also stand at 0. So give me a second, let me write it. And then what I will do is, I will say that while, okay, while what I will say is that the right is less than the size of the array, R pointer is less than the size of the array, then I will say that product is equal to, like I will multiply the product, so product asterisk is equal to what, A of R. Okay, so I'll multiply this particular element, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a loop, because I might have to move the left pointer repetitively. Please write REP in the chat. Okay, it might happen that I might have to move the left pointer repetitively, so I'll check if the left is less than the size of the array, and it happens that the product, okay, and the product is greater than or equal to k, then I will do what, I will say that product divide is equal to, okay, I will say that product is equal to product divided by what, divided by a of L. So I'll divide the product by that number, and then I will do a L plus plus, because I might have to do it repetitively. Now please write rep in the chat. Is that clear? I might have to repetitively move the left index, if you remember this particular problem. So what happened here in this problem, if you remember, so my R was here and L was here. Okay, so in that case my product was what, my product was I think 24. So I move my L here, then L here, then L here, and I keep on dividing. So I have to run a loop sometimes, right, repetitively, in order to do it. Is that clear, guys? Okay, so this is why what we are going to do is we are going to do L plus plus. Okay, if L is less than the size, the index range, and product is greater equal to K, so I'll always keep on dividing the A of L, and I'll move left plus plus. Okay, and then since I need a counter as well to return, so initially I can mark a counter, right, initially as 0, and then what we can do is we can do count plus is equal to R minus L. Okay, R minus L plus 1. So like you can also write it like count is equal to count plus R minus L plus 1, and once that is done, then I also need to move my R, so I will do R plus plus as well. Okay, because R also keeps on moving, and at the very end I can just return the counter. So is this part clear, guys, to all of you or not? Please tell me. Product is less than, no, yeah, so basically if the product is greater now, so I will if the product is greater equal to K, so then I will keep on dividing. So I will reduce it. So when I come out of the while loop, so always the product will be less than K itself. If after multiplying, if the product is greater, then L will keep on moving, so L will move forward, and L is going to take order of n time, because it is going through the array exactly once, and R is also going through the array exactly once, so only order of n time overall. R minus L plus 1, yeah. So is this clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. Then I will do R plus plus also, and I'll return the counter. Like, make sense to everybody? Yes or no, guys? Have you enjoyed this problem or not? Okay, so I think I have a minus sign extra here or something. I have not returned the counter, sorry. I need to return the counter here. Product is equal to product divided by 10, please. Product divided by A of L. Basically, which part you want to ask? Rashmi Singh. Product is equal to product divided by 10. I'm dividing the product by A of L. Okay, by the left element, because I'm before leaving, I have to divide. I have to since I'm leaving that element na A of L, so I have to reduce the product by this much, and then I will move my L forward before leaving. So let me try and submit this to see if this code can get accepted. I hope it will get accepted only. Okay, it does not work. Why? Is there any mistake from my end? Sir, no, this is not, no, that will not happen. So if the n value is 3 and the k value is 1, so what is the issue here? Have I done any mistake here? Shall I take anything else? Your code's output is this much, R minus L plus 1. Am I missing something? L is less than n. And line 23 समझा दो. Basically, just give me a second. First of all, I have to correct it, Rashmi. So which part I am missing here? If the product is greater equal to K, then I have to do this. I think what I should do is, maybe if the product is less than, it might happen that the single element might exceed, so that is why. So if the product is less than K, so let me put this condition, then I think it will work fine on the samples and everything. It might happen that single element might also be greater, no? So that is why there might be an issue with that. So yeah, it is better to check if the product is less than K after that, then I will do this. Yeah, so it does work. So you can see it gets accepted. Is this part clear to everyone, guys, till now? It, yeah, it is only multiplying A of R with, yeah, I'm just multiplying, like always I keep on multiplying the right element, no, the right element. Shalini Priya, yes, it will only multiply the right element. Then before leaving the left element, are you getting my point? If suppose, if you see this case, right? So if you will see this case, what will happen? I will just quickly show you this case, how it is going to work. Okay, so you can see, like if my L was here, understand this point, guys. if my L was here and my R was here. Okay, so up till now my product was what? Till here the product would be calculated as 24. Then if I can say that I cannot afford because I have to be 10, so I'll ask my L to move forward from here, and before moving that, remove this element. So if you are removing this, then instead of multiplying, you have to divide, you have to do the opposite. So now the product will become 24 and L will move forward. So now L moves here to this element. Now when L moves to this particular element, now I'm telling it to Rashmi. So now L moves at this element. So now again you can see that the product is of these elements is still 24, which is greater than equal to 10. So again I can say that I have to remove this element also, so from the product. So if I have to remove this element, so basically I have to divide the product by 2. So now the product will become 12. So you can see, so that is why my L will also move forward, so L will come here. So now the product of this thing is going to be uh, 3 into 4, that is 12. You can see the product is 12. Now since the product is 12, it is still greater now. Then what you will do is again you can see that you have to remove this element. So you will divide it by 3 before leaving this element, and then you will move your left. So left now moves here. So now the product will be 4, which is less than. So now you are going to count this much range. So basically now you'll do R minus L plus 1. So this will be added. Are you getting my point? Is everyone clear with this? Please write +1 in the chat, guys, if everyone is clear till now. Is there anyone who is not clear with any part? Please tell me. This is not a normal while loop. See, this will only fasten the process. This while loop is going to help me to skip all the else, right? So and once the L moves, it is not going to run again and again. For C, it will only run, this L will run here. Once it runs here, so it will not repeat. So at most L is going to take only order of n iterations, and R is also going through the array only once, right? It is not going to move back. So that is why the overall complexity for the L is going to be order of n, and for R also it is going to be order of n only. So overall it is going to be order of 2n, which you can say that it is nothing but order of n only. So it is linear only. Please write +1 in the chat, and please guys hit the like button if you are clear, right? Please hit the like button if you are clear with this part, right? Then I will proceed further. What is the time complexity? I have already told this much part. So is it clear or not? Then I will move forward to the last problem as well. Okay. Okay, is it clear to everybody, guys? Now please hit the like button and give me a +1 as well. Can we reach 200 likes? Okay, so the like target is almost close to 200. Can we reach 200 likes? Let's see. Okay, so enjoyed this problem? Please write new in the chat. This camp help us a lot. Thank you, sir. Did you like see yesterday Siddharth Hadra was present, but did you like my session as well? Like, I hope that I was able to satisfy the level which he had established yesterday, right? So yeah, I'm doing a lot of dry run, right? So that is why I'm taking a lot of time, but I hope it does help you a lot. Okay, so yeah, let me try and run this. Please write new in the chat. Did you learn something new from these two problems? If you did, please write new in the chat, guys. If you have learned something new from this particular session till now, then you can write new in the chat. Okay, and I'm sharing this particular code as well. So this was the third problem actually, but I did it earlier because it was an interesting problem. Okay, everyone can write new in the chat. At least this much I expect from you, that you can write new in the chat. And now I think the last problem is what, that we need Dutch national flag. Very good. If you learn the Dutch national flag. Okay, so I think now the last question is minimum number of jumps. GFG practice, I'll write. Okay, yeah, so this one is also done. Old. Okay, old. Nothing new. Harsh Gupta. No worries. Okay. All right. So let's move to the last problem now for today. Okay. Again, you can see this is also a very good problem. So yeah, let's, and also one more thing, guys. If you will go to the description of this video, so I think GFG has mentioned all the live courses like that they are having live courses, and all the other courses that they have. So you can check out the link. Okay. After the problem 3, there is a link for checking the courses. So you can click on it and you can check out them. All right. Now, can we move to this last problem? Okay, please write next in the chat, everyone. And then I will start with this one as well. And please hit the like button if you haven't already, because this is the last problem. So let's be more energetic now. Okay, next in the chat, everyone. Can we move to the next problem, the last problem? So what does the last problem say? What does the last problem say, right? So last problem says that tell me minimum, right? Minimum number of jumps, right? Minimum number of jumps to reach the end. Okay, minimum number of jumps to reach the end. Okay, this is the question. Minimum number of jumps. You have to tell the minimum number of jumps in order to reach the end of the array. Okay, so what does this problem say? Actually, let me take a smaller test case first of all. So let me take this particular test case. What I have been given is, let's say if I have been given 1, then I have been given 4. Okay, then I have been given 3. Okay, then we have been given what, 2, then we have been given 6, and we have been given 7. Okay, so in this case, suppose initially you will start from where? Initially you will start from this particular element. Okay, what is the value at this particular element? Anybody can tell me what is the value at this particular element? Anybody in the chat, please tell me what is the value at this element? 1. The value at this element is nothing but 1. So if the value is 1, then maximum I can take a jump of 1. Whatever is the value at this particular element, you don't need a DP approach, Pratik. You don't need a DP approach for this. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, so the maximum jump that you can take is of 1 only. Okay, if the value at this element is 1, then I can take a maximum jump of 1 only. So like, yeah, I will take a jump of 1. Okay, I'll go to this guy. Now what is the value at this element, guys? Please tell me. So up till now, how many jumps I have taken? So up till now, the number of jumps that I have taken is only 1. Okay, so initially I started from 1 and I have taken a jump of 1, let's say, and I went here. So now you can say that I am starting at this particular point, right? Now the value here is 4. Okay, so if the value at this particular element, okay, if this is 4, so this means that from here either I can take a jump of 1, okay, or I can take a jump of 2, okay, or I can take a jump of 3, or I can take a jump of 4. Okay, so when the value is 4, so it tells me that from here either I can take a jump of 1, either I can take a jump of 2, 3, or 4, right? So all the jumps from 1 to 4 are possible for me. Is that clear? So from here either I can take a jump of 1, okay, or I can take a jump of 2, okay, or I can take a jump of 3, or I can take a jump of 4. So I will reach here. So please tell me, if I take a jump of 4, so can I say that I will reach the end? Yes or no? If I take a jump of 4 only, right, I can take any of only one. Please write 1 in the chat. Okay, only one jump, I can take. Either I can take a jump of 1, or I can take a jump of this much, 2, or I can take a jump of 3 length, or I can take a jump of 4. Any one of them only I can take. Only one of them I can take. Okay, so if I'm at the ith element now, so I can move to if I'm at this ith position, right, if this is the ith position that I am at, right, then what I can do is, if I'm at the ith position, then in that case what I can do is I can move to I plus a of I. Are you getting my point? Is that clear, guys, or not? Please tell me. So only one type of jump I can take, right? Only one type of jump I can take here. So in this case, what I will do is, let's say if I'm at this ith position, so I is equal to 1. Okay, so if you will take a jump of 4 now, so this position will be what, 2, this will be 3, this will be 4, this will be 5. So whatever, if you're taking a jump of 4, let's say if you're taking a jump from here to here, so you are taking a jump of I plus a of I. That is the maximum that you can take. So I plus a of I means I was 1 plus a of I is what, 4. So you will reach the index 5. Is that clear? So it will tell you the range where you will reach. So yes, by taking the second jump, so this is the second jump that I have taken, because initially from the starting I took this jump, and suppose I take this jump, so I can see that I will reach the end. So total how many jumps I took? One more jump, so 2 jumps. Please write 2 in the chat. Okay, so what is the minimum number of jumps that I need to take here in this problem to reach the end? Only 2 jumps I needed to take, correct? Yes or no, guys? Is it clear to everyone? So I was only required to take 2 jumps here. All right, now let us see what will happen. So I will, before that I will also discuss a brute force, like what can be the brute force method. So there is a topic, like basically now I will tell you one thing. Okay, I'll tell you one thing. Can I say one thing, guys? Can I say one thing? That if I was at, like if I was at this element, like if I was at this element, right, then from here if I take a jump of 1, right, so can I say that only one kind of jump I can take, that is I can move from here to here. Okay, so from here I can only move to here. So I only have the option to move to this particular guy, right? Now if you will see, suppose if I am at this particular guy, right, suppose that if I am at this particular guy, so can I say that 4 types of jump are possible for me? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, can I say that 4 types of jump are possible for me? Right, 4 types of jumps are possible from here, right? So if I'm at if I'm at this guy 4, right, so I can say that either I can from here, either I can go to 3, right? So from here, either I can take a jump of 1 or I can take a jump of 2. So it might be possible that I might have to take different smaller jumps also. They might be more better for me. Or I can go to 6 from here. Okay. Or what I can do is from here, I can go to 7. Okay. Are you getting my point? Is this clear? Sir, I'm not getting how 4 jumps. Basically, now I am saying, like, basically, if you are having this value as 4, now, suppose from here, if you, Kalyani, what is happening? Suppose from here, if you reach from here to here, then if the value is 4, now, so from here, you can, maximum, you can take a jump of 4. Maximum jump that you can take is 4. But see, from here, if this is the case, so either you can, if this value is 4, so you can take any jump between 1 to 4. Okay, you can take a jump of 1, you can take a jump of 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is what the actual idea is. If you are at this ith position, so what, like, you can take a jump of I plus 1, you can take a jump of I plus 2, or you can take a I plus 3, any of one jumps, right? Or you can take a jump of I plus a of I. So basically you can either take a jump to and reach here, or you can reach here, or you can reach here, or you can reach here. Any one of them you can choose, only one of them. Is this clear, Kalyani? Now you can take only one of those jumps, only one of those will be possible for you. Is that clear? Only one of the, only one. Okay, so either you can move from here to here, or you can move from here to here, or you can move from here to here, or you can move from here to here. So any one of them only from 4, from that place. Okay, yeah. So now after this, so this is what will happen, right? So from 4, either I can go to 3, 2, 6, and 7. So please write +1 if you are clear till now, right? Is everyone clear with the graph thing? Yes, please write yes in the chat. So like till now, I like either I can reach to 3, 2, 6, and 7. Is that clear? Right? Is it clear, guys, till now? Please write yes in the chat and hit the like button as well if you're clear. Okay, give me a +1 and if you're clear till now. All right, yeah. Now suppose that if I had reached at this point, right? Suppose that from here I had taken a jump here. Okay, then what could have been done? I could have from here, if I had reached 3, so then from 3 what I could have done is I could have taken a jump of 1, so I would have reached 2. If I would have taken a jump like this, right? If I would have reached from 4, if I would have gone to 3, then I would have reached taken a jump of 2. If I would have gone to this guy, then I would have taken a jump of 6. Sorry, I would have gone to 6. Or if I would have taken a jump of 3, then I would have reached 7. Okay, so I would have reached this end guy here. Is that clear, guys? Is this diagram clear? If I would have been, if I from 4, if I would have gone to 3, okay, from this guy, if I would have taken a jump of 1, and I would have gone to the next guy, that is 3. So from there I could have taken a jump of 1, 2, or 3, any of these 3. Okay, maximum 3. No, maximum 3 jumps. No, only one jump, either of the jump I have to take. Okay, so suppose that from 3 now, suppose that from 3, if I would have taken a jump, sorry, so suppose that from 3 I would have taken a jump to 2. Now from 2, either I can go here or I can go here. So from 2, either I can go to 6, okay, or I can go to 7. You can see here. Okay, or suppose that if from 3 I had gone to 6, okay, if from 3 I had gone to 6, so from 6, either I can take a jump of 1 or I can take a jump of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Agree? So out of bound I can go. So from 6, I can say that I can go to 7 also. That is the point. Okay, are you getting my point? So from 6 here also you can say that I can go to 7. And from 2, you already know that I can go to 6. I can go to 7 here, right? And from 6 you can go to 7. So I'm just completing this part. From 6 you know that I can go to 7, right? So you will see here. Can I say this looks like a graph? Please write yes in the chat. Can I say that this looks like a directed graph kind of thing? This looks like a graph, this whole thing, right? So we have to find the shortest part to reach the destination guy, to reach this last guy, right? So in this case, you can see that what is the shortest number of jumps. So if I'll see here, if I iterate from here to here and then here, right? So this is the first jump that I will take, first jump, and this is the second jump that I will take, and I'll reach the ending guy. So this is the fastest that I will reach. So basically now in the graph, if I try to find the shortest path if I'll apply, like I can apply the BFS algorithm and BFS breadth first search algorithm. If this was if you have studied graphs, then you can use the graphs approach, and then you can with the help of graphs you will be able to find that by using 2 jumps you will be able to reach it. Is that clear to everyone, guys? Please write yes in the chat. Are you getting an idea at least that if you know the graph, suppose you knew graph, then you would have applied the BFS algorithm. If you know graphs, if you will study graphs, then you will already know BFS. Okay, maybe you might have not studied graph right now, But if you will know graphs, then you will very easily know how to move from here to here. So in graph, you would have taken one step here and the second step here, and first jump here and the second jump here. So then you would have got the idea that okay, like in the graph, you would have taken jump from here to here and here to here. So the graph would have easily told you using the BFS approach. Okay, but you might not be knowing graphs, or you might be knowing graphs, that is fine, but please give me a +1. So method 1 is that I could have gone with the graph approach, right? Please write yes in the chat. Okay, so I could have gone up with the graph approach, right? Graph approach. Okay, please give me a +1 if you're clear. Please write yes in the chat if you're clear. Please write CLR in the chat if you're clear, and please hit the like button if you're clear. Right, hit the like button if you're clear till now. Then I will move to the second approach, which is the better and the basic approach. Okay, is this clear? +1 in the chat, guys. Everybody, please write +1 and hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. Let's see if we can reach 175 or 180 likes till the end or not. 175 likes. Can we reach 175, 180 likes? All right, thanks a lot. Isn't graph approach a brute force? Yes, it is a brute force kind of approach, but still, I'm just see. My job is what is the time complexity? So the time complexity will be the time complexity of the BFS, and the BFS time complexity is order of V plus E. So if you will learn about BFS, then you will know it. Okay, so it will be V plus E. So it will be kind of linear only, but it will be order of V plus E. So, but we can do it better than this. Like we can do it in order of N only. It will be V plus E because V is the number of vertices that will have and E is the number of edges. So in the worst case, it will be order of V plus E. But for now, we can do it in a like it will be linear only. But yeah, it is a like storing a graph will be a that thing. For this approach, what is the time complexity? As I said, it will be order of V plus E because of BFS, and you will take space also because you will be generating this graph as well. Okay, have you learned something? Like, is your mind open or not? The main thing is that because of this today's session, is your mind open or not, right? Because I told you many approaches, how to tell these things to an interviewer, how to think about it, how to challenge your brain and everything, right? So did your mind got opened? I hope that is the case with all of you, right, today. That is the main motivation, right, for this bootcamp. All right, so please hit the like button if you are new. Now what I will do is, so this method 1 is clear, right? Now there can be more approaches, but let's move to the basic one. So what I can do is, if let's say if I have been given this particular array, so if I have been given 1 4, just a second, suppose that I have been given what, 1 4, then I have been given 3, then I have been given 2, then I have been given 6, and I have been given 7. Okay, if do you help placements in live course? Currently I am not taking any live course. I'm only taking the CP course at GFG as of now. I think Siddharth takes a live course, but I am not taking it, I think. Okay, just a second. And what I will do is I'll increase this. Yeah, so if you cannot reach, no, then you will write -1. If you cannot reach the end, then you will write -1. Okay, so yeah, what we will do is, now we will keep a variable, let's say, and we will initially keep the variable, let's say, as jump. Okay, total, that will count the total number of jumps. We will keep a variable that is going to keep a track of the total number of jumps, and initially it is going to be nothing but 0 here. Okay, initially I'll keep the number of jumps as 0, and I will also keep a track of the current position. Okay, current position that I am at. All right, so initially I will be at 0 before starting, or you can say initially I'll start the current with 0. Okay, then what I will do is, after that I will say that what is the farthest that I can reach. Okay, what is the longest jump that I can take? Okay, what is the longest, what is the longest place that I can reach? Okay, so initially I will keep this as 0 as well. Okay, initially I'll keep this as 0. Didn't understood the question? Aditya Raj, have you joined in between because you did not understood the question? Basically it is saying the minimum number of jumps that you need to take in order to reach the position. So from here, if you take a jump of 1, then from here you can take a jump of either 1 or a jump of 2, or either you can take a jump of this or this or this or this. So you can see here, if you take a jump of 4, right, so that like if you take this long jump, then you will reach here. So basically total number of jumps is nothing but 2 here. Is this clear, Aditya? Are you getting this point now, Aditya? Right, you have to do what? You have to move from here to here, and then from here to here you can move, right? So basically 2 jumps you have if you take, then this test case will be solved, right? So initially I'm going to mark my current with 0, and I'm going to say that longest is what, like if I will be here, right, if I am here, So I will store now that what is the longest that I can go to. So the longest that I can go to is this particular place. So I will keep a track of the longest also. Okay, that is what I mean when I say that I will keep a track of the longest. Okay, guys. All right, very good. Now what I will do is I will start off the iteration. Okay, so let us see how I'll start off with the iteration. Okay, this will be I is equal to 0. Okay, and when I am at this particular guy, so I will check, like I will first of all try and check my longest. So can you tell me my longest, like see, I will try and check. So currently this is the ith index. So from here, can I say that I plus a of I is the longest that I can take from here? From this position, I plus a of I is the jump that I can take. Agree with me, everyone? What from here where I can go? I can go maximum I plus a of I, na? Agree? If I was here at I is equal to 1, so I can go I plus a of I, na? I plus 4, 1 plus 4. Right, so the longest that you can go to any place is I plus a of I. So you'll always update your longest. You will always see whether the longest is maximum or this particular thing is maximum, I plus a of I. Okay, so is the long, like what is the value of I plus a of I? 0 plus 1. So it is 1. Is 1 greater than 0? Yes. So what will happen? 1 is going to get updated here, right? 1 is going to get updated here. Okay, so I will say that, okay, the longest that I can go to is this particular index. 1 will tell me the longest index that I can reach. Okay, the longest index that I can reach, the basically the farthest that I can reach. Let me write this as farthest, that will be better. Maybe farthest index, right? Farthest index, this will be the farthest index that I can reach. Just a second, I will do this. So this is the farthest index, farthest, farthest index. Okay, that I can reach. So from here I will go to this particular place, right? So what will happen right here is that from here when I will move, so that will be fine. Now after that I will check. So what, like after that I will check. After this point I will check my I will check with my current position, guys. So tell me, is the current is the current position equal to the I or not? What do you think? Tell me about the current and the I value. Is the current position equal to I? Is the current position equal to I or not? Please tell me. Yes or no? Current is equal to I. Current is 0 and I is also 0. So that this means that I am still staying here and I need to move, right? So if it happens, right, so I'll keep a track of the farthest. So farthest is equal to maximum of the farthest, comma, I plus a of I. Okay, I will do this thing first of all, and after this thing is done, just a second, let me move it here somewhat. And what I'm trying to say here is that basically what I'm trying to say here is that farthest is equal to maximum of farthest, okay, comma, I plus a of I, right? This is what I am going to keep a track of, and after that I will check if it happens that the current is equal to the I value. Just a second. So if the current is equal to the I value, then what I will do here is if the current equals I, then I will say that I will increase the jump because I am jumping. Okay, if the current and the I are same, then you can see that I am jumping, so I will jump here. Didn't get the question, Pratik Gole. What question you did not get? Have you joined just now? I will explain it. Like, you didn't get the question or the approach till now. There are two different things. What you have not understood? Till here, guys, you can hit the like button if you are able to understand till now. Then you can make sure to hit the like button as well. Okay. Which part you did not get? Can we reach 175 like, guys? Okay. So yeah, current didn't get which part? Pratik, you can tell me. I'm waiting for you. Otherwise, I have to move forward. Okay. So from here to here, I will move to this particular place, right? So in that case, I will say that okay, if the current and I are same, so I'm just asking you, initially the current was 0 and the I is also 0. So if the current and I are same, this means that you need to take a jump. Okay, see, current is here and current and I are the same, so this will mean that you need to take a jump. Okay, when the current and I are at the same position, then it will indicate that you need to take a jump. That is the only thing that I am saying here. Okay, so in that case, like currently the maximum that I can go is this particular, like see, so currently I will be here only, so current and I are same. So in that case I will say that, okay, the current will move to this in that case what will happen, the current will move to the farthest. So see, from here, where is the farthest place that I can go? Farthest is this one, so I will move my current here as well. Okay, that is what I will do. after this I am at this particular place at I is equal to 1, and from when I am at this particular place now, so I have taken a jump of 1, so the number of jumps is 1. Now if I am here, then from here what is the farthest jump that, like, see, from here, tell me, if I will take a jump of 4, okay, if I'm at this I, and if I take a jump of 4, then I will reach this index. So I'll reach I is equal to 5, because I plus A of I is going to be what? If you will see, so I plus A of I, that is nothing but 1 plus what? 1 plus A of I is going to be 4. So 1 plus 4 is going to be nothing but 5, right? So in that case, I will say that now between 1 and 5, the maximum that I can reach is 5. Okay. So now in this case, what I will do is, I will since I have moved here, right? So if this was equal to I, okay, and now again I is equal to this thing, yeah. Now again what is happening is, again you can say that I is equal to this thing, right? Now you will say that okay, again I is equal to, like, see, now the current is here and I value is here, so again current and I are at the same position. Okay, so what I will say is that since the current and I are at the same position, so I will say that again I need to take a jump, so the number of jumps will be 2. So now from here I will take I will think that, okay, hypothetically I'm taking the highest jump, so in that case I will reach here, okay, because now the far value will get updated here. Now the farthest is this particular place, so I will place my current here, okay, and then I will be at this particular ith place, right? So in that case it will tell me that, okay, the farthest is here only, right? Then when I'll be at this guy, so it will again tell me farthest is here, and when I'll be at this guy, so it will again tell me the farthest is here. So at no place when I'm moving here now, so I is here, I is here, I is here, so current is not equal to I. Okay, then so I will just move till here, because I have to see whether I can reach the last place or not. So you will be able to observe that when you will see now, so when I'll be here, so farthest will be somewhere here, okay, far will be somewhere here, because from here I can take a jump of this much. So this means that if I can move at this much place, so basically I have reached the end. So how many jumps did I take? One jump from here to here, and then another jump from here. So one jump I took at this place, and another jump I took at this place. So when I was currently here, then I took a jump, okay, then I moved here, so I was here and current was here, then after that I moved here and the current also moved here, then also I took a jump, right? So that is why when I and current are same, then I am taking a jump, and after that I am moving the current to the farthest jump that I can take, right? So then the current moves here, so then after that at no place I and current are same, so I never need to take any other jump, right? Are you getting my point? So this basically, this indicates that I only need to take 2 jumps. That is how the code will work. So is the idea clear or not, guys? Please tell me. Is the idea clear to everyone? If yes, then please hit the like button and tell me, guys, is the idea clear to all of you or not? Let me know. What about others? Current is equal to maximum, yeah, maximum possible that we can reach, yeah. Okay, let's talk about another case, guys. Okay, let's talk about another case. So is this much part clear? Please write yes in the chat, +1 in the chat, at least till now, if you are clear, right? So what I'm saying here is basically something of this kind. What shall I say? Farthest I am initializing to 0. I'm initializing my current to 0, and then what I'm doing is what am I doing? Jumps initially I'm marking as 0. Okay, then what we are doing is A of 0 was 3, but we took jump to index. A of 0 was 3. No, it is A of 0 is 1 only. A of 0 is not 3 here. Why are you saying A of 0 is 3? A of the very first element is 1 only. Why are you saying it is 3? Yeah, if it was 3, then the farthest that we can go is 3. Yeah, then in that case the farthest that you can go is 3. Correct. Sir, if current is less equal to max, then we only jump, right? Current is less than equal to max. No, you keep on taking the jumps. I will tell you more about it. Just give me some more time. When we'll discuss a little bit more of test cases, then you will understand it. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run a loop. I will not go till the very end. Okay, I will not go to the last. I will be less equal to n minus 2, because I will see whether I can reach the last index or not, and then I will do an I plus plus. Okay, so what I will see is I will say that farthest is equal to maximum of whatever the farthest is containing, comma, what should I say, maximum of whatever the farthest is containing, comma, I plus A of I. Okay, that is the jump that you can take. And if it happens that I is equal to the current, as I said, as I showed you, if I and current are same, then it is compulsory for you to take a jump. Then you will say that you will take a jump plus plus. Okay, and if you are taking a jump, then you will say that okay, current will move to the if you are taking that particular jump now, then what will happen, guys? Current will move to the farthest point, right, that you could have gone to. So it'll move to that point, and in the other scenario, what we will try to do is there's one more thing that we have to write here. So in this case, if this is the situation, right, so what I will do is after this I need to write one more thing, but I'll write it. See, it might happen like, let's suppose that if you have a test case of this kind, okay, suppose that you have 1, okay, then you have something like 0, okay, then you have 3, 4, 5, okay, let's say you have this particular kind of a example. Then what is going to happen here? Let us try and understand. Okay, guys, can we try and understand this one? So suppose that if you are initially here, okay, so the number of jumps initially will be what? 0. Then your current will be initially at 0, okay, and your farthest that you can reach will also be at 0. So initially your current is here, okay, your I starts from here. So now what is the farthest that you can reach? First of all, you will take out the farthest. So farthest will be I plus A of I. So farthest that you can go will be what? Farthest will become nothing but 1. Okay, please write yes in the chat. So farthest will become 1, right? Now is the current, now tell me, is the current equal to I? Yes or no? Please tell me. Is the current and the I same? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me. Is the current and I same? Yes. So this means you need to take a jump, right? So you will take the jump. The moment you take the jump, so jump plus plus you will do. The moment you take the jump, so current will move to the farthest point. So the farthest point is this point, right? Let me write this. So this is the farthest point. So current will move where? Current will move here. Okay, then after that I will also get updated. So now after that I will move here, and now from here what like you will compare. So 1, right, 1 plus 0, because this element is 0. So from here 1 plus 0, so far this will be updated as 1 only, right? After that I see that okay, current and I are the same. Okay, in this case you can see that the current and the I are the same, right? So then in that case if the current and I are the same, then I will say that let's say again I will take the jump. So I'll say that okay, jumps is equal to 2. Then what will happen? My I will proceed further, but my I will proceed further. So I will move here, but currently I'll still be here because I will be at the farthest point that I can reach, and the farthest is still 1 because the farthest will be 1, maximum of 1 comma 0 plus 1 plus 0. So that is 1. So maximum I can reach is still farthest that I can reach. Current will be at 1 only, and I is equal to 2. So whenever I crosses, okay, when if it happens that I is greater than current, then in the loop you will return -1. Are you getting this point? Is this clear, guys? Are you getting this point? If the I is greater than the current, then you will return -1. Is that clear or not, guys? Please tell me. When I is greater than current, then you will return -1. Please update current as well. Yeah, I will update the current as 1. Sorry. Okay, other people are also clear. If it like see, I moves here, so I will check whether I can reach till here or not. So current says farthest that I can reach is here, so current is also standing here, and I cannot do anything here. Okay, is it clear to everyone, guys? Please tell me. So that is what we are doing here, right? Okay, now please hit the like button and give me a +1 if you are clear till now, right? Please hit the like button and give me a +1 or write clear in the chat if you have understood till now. Okay, have you understood till now? Yes or no, guys? Please tell me. So what I am going to do here is uh, I will discuss the last test case with you as well after the like I will discuss this test case also. Don't worry. Okay, I'll try to discuss this test case, but let me just write the code also. And this problem has been asked in a lot of companies. Okay, Flipkart, Amazon, Microsoft, Housing.com, Walmart, Adobe, Google. A lot of companies have asked this one. So what I will do is let's say int farthest initially I'll mark it as 0, and I will mark the current as 0 as well, and then I will initially mark the number of jumps as 0 that I have taken. Okay, then what I will do is I will run a for loop. So I will say that for int I starts from 0, and I will go till the second last, right? Because I don't want to go to the I have to check whether I can reach the last or not. So that is why I'll not go to the last index. Is that clear to everyone? Okay, now what I will do is I'll say that farthest that I can go is equal to nothing but the maximum of the whatever the farthest value is storing, comma I plus a of I. That is the jump that I can take, maximum jump that I can take from the ith guy. Okay, because understand one thing now, what I'm trying to tell you is that if this guy was 1, suppose, then suppose this guy was what, 10. Okay. And suppose this guy was something like 5. Okay. So suppose that what you do is, from here you go here, right guys? Suppose that from here you go at this place, and from here you take a jump, right? So you will be able to take a jump of 10 from here. Are you getting my point? Right, you take a maximum jump that you can take is of 10, right? Maximum that you can skip is 10, right? But suppose that what you do is you move from here to here, and then you move to here, from here to this guy, and then you are able to reach only till here, right? So this is what the far is storing, right? Are you getting my point? Far is storing that what is the farthest. So I am also checking this guy, this will be I plus a of I, right? If the I is standing here, right? If I is standing here, so I plus a of I will be what? I plus a of I will be this guy. So I am comparing, so I'm always comparing what is the farthest that I can reach. Please write +1. Are you all clear with this particular diagram or not, guys? Please tell me in the chat, and please hit the like button if you haven't already done this. Okay, can we reach 200 likes before the end of this session? Okay, so that is what the farthest is storing. Is that clear? Far is the maximum reachable index. Yes, far is the maximum reachable index, right? Correct. Far is the maximum reachable index. Maximum reachable index, correct. Maximum reachable index, correct. Is that clear? So from here the maximum reachable index will be suppose this much, and from here I'm checking, so I'm going to only till this much. So I'll always keep a track, like I'll always store this much. And from other places also I'll try to see. And suppose if I see that okay, from there I'm jumping, if I come here again, so this means from jumping from, like, see, what does it mean when the current and I will be, like, see, what does it mean when the current and I become the same? So basically what I will do is, now farthest is here, so current will reach here, and suppose I keep on checking for the rest of the elements. Okay, I keep on checking for the rest of the elements, but even after that if I reach here, so this means that from here the farthest that I can reach is here, so only taking one jump is optimal. So I will say that okay, if this is that is the case, so then I will do a jump plus plus, okay, whenever I and current become the same at this particular point. So that is why I'm doing it, right guys? So yeah, this is what I will do. And after this, what will I do? After the farthest, I am going to check if the current is equal to I. Then I will say that okay, I need to do a jump, so I will increase the number of jumps. And then what I will do is I will say that now current, I will say that current is equal to far. Okay, so I will make the current sit at the farthest jump, right? Because if you want to take the least number of steps, so you will tell the farthest, you will tell the current that okay, sit here. And suppose and you will also keep on iterating. So suppose you are at this index, and this index tells you that okay, I will help you to reach here somewhere. So then you will store this as the farthest, and then after that you'll update the current at this place in that case. Are you getting my point? So that is what I'm trying to say here. So yeah, this is what we will do. And if at any point of time if it happens that I becomes greater than the current, so this means it is not reachable, and I should directly return -1. Are you getting this point, guys? If I becomes greater than the current at any point of time, then I should be returning a -1. Like, is this part clear or not? But what I'm thinking is, maybe let me do one thing. Maybe we can do afterwards also. So what we can do is, if it happens that suppose the current at the very end, if the current is less than n-1, so if I'm not able to reach the last position, okay, then I last index. If I'm not, if the current is, if after skipping, if the current is storing the last position that I was at, and if the last position is less than the last index, okay, in that case I will return, like, if it is less than n-1. So if it is less than this thing, then I will say that I was not able to reach. Otherwise I will say that I can reach, and I will return the number of jumps here. So are you getting this idea, guys, or not? You can check it in the loop also, but checking it here is also fine, I think. Just a second. Is this much part clear? Current is confusing for me, sorry. uh, Current, see, basically what will happen, first of all you keep a track of the farthest that you can go to. So farthest, suppose you can go till here only. Then after that, if you are taking the jump, so when you take the, when I and, like, see, when your I is here and your current is also here, okay, so I and current are same, then you will say that okay, current will sit here, because if you are here, so you will take this one jump. That is what I am trying to say. So current will move from here to here. Farthest has to always keep a track of the maximum jump. Okay. All right, I'm still not able to do it. What is the issue? Let me name this array as A only. Is this clear to everyone or not, guys? Please tell me. Basically, this is a logic based question. Yeah, it works on the samples. Let me try and submit this code as well. Okay, it does work. So up till now, is this problem clear to you guys or not? Please tell me, at least till now. If you are clear, please hit the like button and tell me if you are clear with it or not, guys. What is the purpose of current? Can I when we can check far? Yeah, you can check far also, but for better understanding, if you are in an interview, so you have to also tell about a little bit about the processes also. No, that is why. If you are clear till now, guys, so you can see what will be the time complexity, guys. You can see that the time complexity will be nothing but order of n because I'm just running a loop. Okay, so let me just discuss about the time complexity. So the time complexity is going to be what? It is going to be nothing but order of n. Okay, and the space complexity is going to be what? It is going to be order of 1 because we are using no extra space, right, in this method. Quickly take a recap. Yes, I can do a recap for the next test case, please. But before that, guys, please, if you are new, so please hit the like button. Okay, yeah, and you can share this with your friends as well if you are coding in groups, and please give me a +1 in the chat as well and hit the like button also. Right, can we reach 185 or 190 likes before we end? Somewhere like that amount. Okay, I will do a recap, no worries. I will do a recap on this on this particular test case. Okay, first test case. Okay, let me copy these elements. Let's say the array looks like what? First of all, you have 1 here, then you have 3 here, then you have 5 here. Okay, then you have 8 here, so n value is 11, that is fine. 8 here, then you have 9 here. Let me know if I write anything in the code. It deceptively yeah, code is simple. We can shift to 9 11. I don't have a say on the timings. Okay, 7 7 6. But did I, like yesterday, whatever level was left, so did I increase that or not? Please write +1. Do you feel like yesterday Siddharth left on a very higher level? So did I was I able to satisfy all of you or not, guys? +1 if you think so. Okay, so yeah, 1 is there, then 3 is there, then 5 is there, then 8 is there, then 9 is there, 2 is there, 6 is there, 7 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there, and 9 is there. All right, so yes, this much point is there. All right, now what I will do here is, in this case, let's see. So initially I will be at 0. Okay, and the current will be 0, and the farthest will also be 0, and the number of jump will also be 0. Okay, then the current will be here initially, right? So here you can see that what is the farthest. So farthest is, let's say, 1, right? So since the after the updating the farthest, yes, satisfied. Okay, it's my first day, but everything is awesome. Thanks a lot, Kalyani. So yeah, how did you get to know about this? By a GFG article or some friend shared it with you guys? Okay, I is equal to 0 and I and current are the same after that. Okay, so current will move where? Till the farthest I can go. So I have to take a jump, so current will move here. Okay, so like this is where the farthest is, and this is where the current is also standing. Okay, so this will be the farthest, and this is where the current will stand at. All right, after that, so jump, the number of jumps will increase by 1. So I have taken a jump of 1. GFG article, okay, very good. LinkedIn. So okay, uh, if you like this now, then what you can do is you can take a screenshot of this and you can mention it on LinkedIn as well. Okay, guys, you can take a screenshot of this, you can tag Sandeep sir and me. Just give me a second, I'll tell you what you can do. Okay, if you like this session, then you can, let's say, you can take a screenshot of this thing. First of all, take a SS. Once you take the SS now, please write SS in the chat. Okay, once you are able to take the screenshot, so just write SS in the chat. Instagram, okay, yeah, just quickly take the SS of this one, or maybe this one, whatever you feel like. Okay, or you can take a SS of this screen, or you can take a SS of this screen. Okay, now once you have taken it, So what you can do is you can tag me and Sandeep sir, okay, on the LinkedIn, and you can tag like you can write GFG 21 days. Like basically, you can say that we have joined the GFG 21 days bootcamp. Okay, and you attended this session, so you can tag me. Here is my LinkedIn profile. So my name is Yash Divedi. You can tag me, and as well as Sandeep sir at the same time. Okay, if you will do it, you can give me a +1. And let's come back to this question now. It's not compulsory, but it totally depends on your choice, right? So that it can reach more people. That's it. Yeah. So now what will happen here is we have the farthest. We have the farthest standing at this particular. Okay, just give me a second. I think I need to increase it. Yeah. So now the farthest is here and the current is here. Okay. So in that case, yeah, current will move here. Then farthest is also here. So I will move. So I will come here. Okay. So I will be at 1. Then I can say that now what is the farthest that I can go to? So I plus 1 will be 4. So this will be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the farthest will now move here. Okay, so the farthest will get updated to what? You can say it will get updated to this thing, that is nothing but this is index 4 now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it will be updated to 4. Okay, and I value is 1. Okay, so again I value is 1. I and current are the same. So if I and current are the same, so again I need to take a jump. Please write yes in the chat, guys. So you will start understanding this problem. Just tell me if this much point is clear. Again you need to take a jump. Can you share the previous solution? I have shared it already, I think, long back. But I will try to share it. Don't worry. Just give me a second. Get it quickly. Yeah, previous solution. I'm trying to share it here. Okay. Yeah. So what we will do here is you can see that the farthest is here, right? Now now the current and this are the same. So the number of jumps will get updated to 2 because the current and I were same here also. So jumps will get updated to 2 and the current will move at the farthest. So current will also move here. Okay. Then after that I will move my I here. Okay. So my I moves here. Now suppose that if I am at this place, right? So if I'm at this I is equal to 2, then how much far I can go? I can go to 7, right? So I can go to 7. Okay, from 2, like Pratik will also understand. So Pratik, please be very attentive here. Okay, because now the farthest and current will not be the same. Okay, so I is at 2 and the farthest that I can go is 7, right? Please write 7 in the chat, guys. Are you getting my point? Because farthest is standing at 4. Now farthest that I can go is 7. So farthest will get updated to 7. So this will be 5, 6. This is where the farthest will go. Okay, index 7. Okay, then I will go here. So this will be I is equal to 3, and the farthest that I can go from here is 11. Okay, so from here the farthest that I can go is 11, right? So 8, 9, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11. So my farthest will go here. Okay, 11, something like this. Okay, so this is a hypothetical place, you can say. Okay, if I am here now, after that, suppose that if I am here, okay, then what I can do is I will be equal to what? After this I will be equal to 4 here. Okay, so up till now I have taken only two jumps. You can understand, from here to here 1 jump I have taken, and supposedly if I've taken a jump from here to here, right? So in that case, from here to here if I've taken, so this will be 11. So now the farthest will move again. So farthest was 11. Now it will get updated to 13. So current is very important for us, right? That is why it is important, because farthest is keeping a track of the farthest position, right? So this was index 11. Suppose hypothetically this is 13 index, right? Okay, farthest will be here. Now since the I and the current become the same, right? Here I and current are becoming the same. So I will say that yes, I need to take a jump. I need to take a jump because the current and farthest have become the same. Okay, so then, because see, if the farthest became here, then I never came at the end. But so I is going till n-2 only. So if till n-2, if I'm stopping anywhere, so that means I need to take a jump. So I'm only checking till n-2 with the index, right? I'm not checking till the end. So now here, if the I and current are same, so this means that I need to take this jump. And when I'll take this jump, so basically I'll reach here. So you will be able to understand that again when I'll move forward, so farthest will keep on moving, and I don't need to take any jump, right? Because when I will take the jump, so current will actually move here, and you will see that when you will move through these indexes, right, all these indexes, then the farthest will move somewhere here. Okay, and your I will move here, I will move here, till here you will move. So you can see that and your current is here. Okay, you can see that after this your current is still standing here, and your I is moving till here. So then after that I and current are never the same, and you can see that the number of jumps that I have taken is what, 3. So the jumps gets updated as 3. That is why the current has its own importance, right? Right, is that clear, guys? So the farthest is here and current is here, so this means that I don't need to take a jump after that. So I hope that the dry run is pretty much clear, and how we are only taking 3 jumps indirectly. You can see this, right? Because with the help of 3 jumps only I would be able to reach the end. Basically indirectly I'll go from here to here only at the last guy, but you can assume that yes, if I can go till the very far outside the area, so basically I can go at the end, right? Is that clear to everyone? Please write +1 clear in the chat if everyone is clear till now. I hope that this makes a lot of sense. +1 +3, because the number of jumps that I have taken for this case is 3. So +3 in the chat if everyone is clear till now, and you can let me know if you are clear with it or not clear with it. All right, guys, just let me know. Kalyani is saying clear. So if you are clear, guys, please tell me if you are clear. So you can understand that the time complexity, since we are running a loop till the second last index, so time complexity is order of n. You are not taking any extra space, so the space complexity is order of 1. And the companies that have asked this particular question are Google, Microsoft, okay, Amazon, and Adobe, and many others are there. I'm just writing only some of them. Adobe. So these are the companies that have asked this particular question, right? So the time complexity is order of n, space complexity is order of 1. And if you enjoyed this session, so please tell me by hitting the like button. Okay, please hit the like button, write +1 in the chat or new in the chat, and also share this video with your friends, if or or you can share this on LinkedIn as well, right? So you can take a photo of this, right? And if you want, you can take a screenshot of this. If you're taking the SS, you can let me know. If you're taking the SS, then you can tag me and Sandeep sir. I have shared the LinkedIn ID above. If you want, I can share it again, just a second. So yeah, if you want, you can tag me and Sandeep sir, and you can tell that you enjoyed the session that you attended here. Okay, I'm just sharing it again with you here. If you enjoyed, if you genuinely like the effort, then only you should do. It is not compulsory, but if you are going to take a screenshot, you can write SS in the chat if you will be posting, so I will try to see it. Okay, right, so if you did understood it, you can take a screenshot of this screen, or you can take a screenshot of this one also, right? If you are clear with it. Okay, guys, I hope that you did enjoyed it. Will you okay, you have taken the SS. You can take this SS, this screen SS also, and you can paste it on LinkedIn, right? Like you can basically write a post there if you like this session. Okay, by you can tag there Sandeep sir, Sandeep Jan sir, and me. Okay, so yeah, I'm just telling you. So if you like this, then yeah, you can take a screenshot. I'm just waiting for one more second. Either you can attach this screenshot, or if you want, then you can attach this particular screenshot. Okay, so I hope that you have taken the screenshot. I'm giving 30 seconds on this screen, then I'll give 30 seconds on the next screen also, right? And yeah, either you can attach this one or this one, and what you can do is you can basically tag me, and I have given my LinkedIn ID. Okay, and you can tag Sandeep Janser also. Okay, you can just search, you can write @ and then and Sandeep, and I think it will come, right? When you're writing the post now, then you can write @ and Sandeep Jan, then it will come. Okay, what about the description post? What is description post? Sir, how can you calculate the space and time complexity here? Because we are just running a loop order of n times now. We are just running a normal loop. That is why it is order of n. Just give me a second. I learned a lot. In LinkedIn, yeah. On LinkedIn, you can tag me and Sandeep sir, okay, and post it. And you can tag Geeks for Geeks also, okay. So if you genuinely want to, it's not compulsory. Uh, but I hope that you did enjoy. And before ending, please learn to more. Okay. What should I add in the post description? You can write that you enjoyed this session, you attended this particular session. You can attach the screenshot, and you can just write that you attended the sessions and you solve these problems, and what you learned, what are the new things that you learned, and what do you like about it. You can just write that. Very basic thing, nothing much we are asking for. Okay, is this clear to everyone? Okay, and if you want, you can share the bootcamp link or the YouTube video link as well. Okay, you can share this YouTube video link as well in that post. Okay, so yeah, this is the problem, and I hope that I have given the code for it as well. Yeah, so I think I've given the code for this one as well. Okay, so this problem was also really good. So guys, please let me know, did you enjoy the overall session? I hope that you did like it. Okay, I'm sweating, but you did, all of you did enjoy it or not? Like, can you share it with your friends in some WhatsApp group and somewhere, and can we get 200 likes before we end the session? What do you think? Try to shift the time 8 to 9. It's my mess time. I can understand you are, you must be in hostel. Okay, and minus 2 q, because Rashmi Singh last wale pe pahunchna hai, we want to reach the last guy, so you have to check whether you can reach the last guy or not. Okay, without going to the last index is n minus 2 index, so without going to the last index, can you reach the last index or not? That is what the question says. So that is why, without going to the last index, you have to check whether you can reach the last index or not. So that is why we have to run one index lesser. अगर आखिरी पे खुद चले गए तो कैसे चेक होगा? ठीक है, understood, Rashmi and others also. Last is yeah, because the indexing is zero based now. Actually, indexing of the array is like what? I'll share my screen. I'll show you. Actually, the indexing of the array is like what? Actually, in an array, the indexing is what? Zero, right? 1, 2. So the last index will be n minus 1 now. Will it be possible, sir? I don't think, personally, I don't think, Neeraj, it will be possible, because the team has decided it based on certain data points, and how much people are active, how much people will be able to join. So I personally, I don't think so, but I will send this message of yours to them. Okay, but I think it will be very difficult, because it might reach 12, right, plus 30 likes. Okay, can we get some likes, and then yeah, we can move forward. All right, so yeah, I hope that you did enjoy the session. Okay, so one last thing that I want from all of you, I'll write that as well. Okay, so after this video is over, just after, see, when I will end this video now, so what is going to happen is, just a second, I'll tell you. After this video will be over, right? So see, I have opened this particular video. You can, I hope that you can kind of roughly see it here, although there is a flash coming. Yeah, you can see it. So after this video will be over now, when you will refresh the tab, right? After I will stop the video, then you will refresh the tab, then our live video will become non-live. Okay, then you can go to the video, then you can go to our video, and you can write understood. Okay, and you can write +1, enjoyed the session, and all those things, if you did understood, if you did like the session genuinely. Okay, will you do this +1 in the chat? And if you learned something new for the very last time, if you have not liked the session, please like the session. Make sure to attend tomorrow's session as well. Okay, and please give me a +1 if you enjoyed today's session, at least, everyone. All right, so yeah, just write new in the chat, +1 in the chat before ending, and good night in the chat as well. Thanks a lot, Kanyani. Thanks a lot, Neeraj. Okay, voting, sir. Voting can be done. Other people can tell us. Like, mostly, I think they like the 8 p.m. slot. I think that is the reason. Okay, so yeah, you can share it with your friends. Okay, make sure to share it with your friends in some groups. And after this video is over, just after this video is over, as I have told you, just after this video will be stopped, then you can refresh your YouTube feed, and then you can comment on this video. Okay, make sure to comment and share it with your friends in your class groups, in your WhatsApp groups. Make sure to share it, and share it on LinkedIn as well. Rashmi, kal main aunga. I don't know about it. I'm not sure. So sir, is it okay? Okay, they are saying 8 to 10 is okay, fine. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks a lot, guys, for joining. And after this video is over, please make sure to share it in your class groups, in your WhatsApp groups, in your what you can say, batch group, right, in your college groups. You can share it. And thank you everyone for joining. I hope that you enjoyed this, and make sure to keep coding, keep solving the problem of the day, keep being attached to Geeks for Geeks, and also subscribe the channel Geeks for Geeks Practice, for which I gave the intro initially. So GFG Practice is one more channel where we solve regularly, so you can just search that on YouTube as well. What about third use? 3 UVs. Third problem also I have solved. First of all, I solved the first, then third, and then the second. So I've solved all the 3 problems. What about third use? Third, yes, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and keep coding. Good night, everyone. Take care, and thanks a lot for being there till the very end. Bye, guys. Thank you. Keep coding.